Okay, there's my mic. Thank you, OBS, for being an absolute fucking pain in my ass. But we now have audio. Luckily, it's just OBS being OBS. But hi, hello, and welcome, Echoes, to episode 2 of Aether Engines, our shiny new game based in the Cypher system. I am Evie, the Disaster GM. My pronouns are she, they, or any. Let's go ahead and go around and introduce ourselves. As a heads up, we are currently at least missing Nikki due to some weather concerns out by her, but we're hoping that she's going to be able to join us fairly soon, maybe in the next 30 minutes or so. But we will do a quick break to get her arranged on the screen when that happens, and send her wishes of luck. But we will start with the person that was not able to make it last session, and thus their first intro in Aether Engines, Ash.
Hello, I'm Ash. My pronouns are any. And I'm going to be playing La Luz de la Luna, who is a doomed Flutter strider that walks the wasteland. I'll pass it over to Rev.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Rev, and tonight I get the pleasure of playing Connor, our new green around the gills medic and botanist who's just ready to see the world in this new train. And again, Evie, thank you for having me. We'll pass it off to Whiskey.
Hello, everybody. My name is Whiskey, he, him, and I will be playing Dr. Cameron Monahan, or Doc for short. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see. After that first session, it was fun to kind of get the characters established. I'm ready to dive in. Let's do this. Let's go.
I also just realized that I need to fix Whiskey's character name on our overlay, because when I was in there correcting it over to Ash's new name, I fully typo dyslexia attack on that.
That's all good.
So
all good. Dr. Carmen Monahan today.
Not even Monahan, just Monahan.
Oh, Monahan.
All right,
very
Carmen.
Good. Very
Dr.
good.
Carmen.
Dr. Carmen Monahan.
Hey, Monahan is the new San Diego, I guess? I have no idea. I'm sorry. I will get that fixed probably next time. Because,
just call him Doc.
Yeah,
he's Doc.
Yeah, it'll be too much to be able to fix it in the middle of the session. But yeah, that is entirely on me. My apologies. But yes, so I'm Evie. I'm our GM. My pronouns are pretty much any. I don't really care. And we will be playing this every other Friday, assuming that schedules allow for it, because summer and the weather have been kind of crazy. So go ahead and drop us a follow, subscribe if you're on YouTube, so you can be notified when this or any of our other campaigns happen to go live, which we do have other campaigns that we run. In addition to that, we are raising money for World Central Kitchen still. So if you would like to donate, you can do so via just the little donate button on Twitch or by following the link in chat. Otherwise, everyone take care of yourselves. The world is kind of nuts right now. With all of that out of the way, we'll go ahead and roll into focusing on today's session. We at the Archives would like to remind you that this is an adult content-rated game with depictions of violence and gore, possible mentions of loss or trauma, and or similar content. We do our best not to cross each other's lines, but for those watching, you have been warned. Last time, at the premiere of Aether Engines, the group went through their kind of character introductions, or at least most of them did. It seemed to at least be starting out as a fairly average day on the train. They were all doing their things, working on their various projects, and it gradually came to the attention of each of them that the train would be making an unscheduled stop for a supply run of some kind. It's only been maybe a week or so since the last major stop at the gathering location, where a variety of the other survivor trains happen to meet and exchange both goods and the occasional resident of the train. New people got picked up, they have been going through training, and you're not really scheduled to make a major stop on the route for another good week or so. But a stop was indeed scheduled off of your normal route, and supplies were requested by those going out. Kat, when going up to pick up a job for herself and Luna, met an unexpected new resident of the train in the kind of, we'll call it the quest location of the train, the quest-giving location of the train, which happened to be her somewhat estranged and not seen for many years younger brother Connor, who nervously did admit to, hello, yes, he is now on the train. He did not necessarily, potentially, know that she was here. He is out to do his own things with his own reasons, and is intending to not just be a medic, but also work with the adventuring crews that go out to scavenge for survival items, which made her immediately go and insist to the people in charge that on the next morning's run, Connor was going to be going in her group. So he was going to be one of the 4 on the job that she was going to accept, and there was not really any negotiating on that. In return, one of the canine that functions as a messenger for the group has since also been dispatched to discuss with one of the other medics on the train that he not only was called for a position in one of the adventuring groups out to scavenge for items, but because of other developments, he is being insisted on kind of keeping an eye and running an assessment on a new medic that is also going to be going out and doing things. That night, Kat caught up with her best friend and let them know what was going on. And then the next morning, people began to gather at the train legitimately stopping and get their various assignments. It has been raining, it has been storming almost, and while the train has been running a little ahead of it, it being stopped now means that it will probably be catching up on whatever is going on with the train additionally. But we'll rewind for a couple of minutes. The previous day, it's been fairly average. The jobs aren't particularly difficult, but they're not unusual. What would you say you are doing on your average day, Celeste Luna?
Do I know that the train is going to stop yet?
Make a roll.
Oh shit, my dice. That's all right. I'll grab them when Nikki comes back. I'll use a digital dice roller
Okay.
in the meantime. What am I rolling? Natural 1.
Natural 1. You're not rolling for shit. So go ahead, and while I figure out how that affects you for the day, describe your character and give us a little intro for what you might be doing, because no, you do not. You definitely do not know that you guys are about to stop.
In the in the outer trails of the train, as it is, there are little passageways that the average living being in this world would struggle to move through. But this is the chosen path of a character, Luna. She is a moth person, a flutter. Her people are unique to this world in that they thrive in the darkness that surrounds them. So right now, nobody's really seeing her. I don't remember what I described her as. I think she's a brown moth. She tends to wrap her wings around herself, making it almost look like a cloak or a cape of some sort. She has many dangly bits inside of them. They sort of clatter together. She has these big compound eyes that watch everything. And I think in this point, because she doesn't know that this pause is happening, she's going to crawl very, very quietly. She's going to move a fake wall and crawl out underneath somebody's bed. Then she's going to place it back. And then she's going to stand up and watch this person sleep. Just for a little bit.
So, it is probably midday, early afternoon, when you are being a creeper and stalking someone's sleep. Because I will not hesitate to call you out for that. But it's like the weather outside is overcast. And the fire is so delightful, but there's no fire in the room. But yeah. Yeah, your moth light is not in the room right now. But yeah, the weather outside is overcast and leading towards what will probably be a storm. Nevertheless, those who live on the train do tend to work in shifts, some over evening, some over day, simply because you got to keep it functioning as it keeps moving. So it's probably one of the general laborers that you have found. Just for a little bit of a tie-in, Rev, can you roll for luck?
I had a particular reason in mind, but I think it would be even funnier if it was the
You got a nat 1. I can do whatever I want.
No, I know. I know.
I got a 14.
14. So you have probably spied on this guy before. Kat does have a lot of frustrations with this man. His name is Steven. You are noticing that there is like some sort of pack of belongings on the other bunk in the room on the other side. But yeah, no, he probably should even honestly be working right now, but he is just passed out on his bed.
Wait, so is this Connor's roommate? I can't remember his name.
Steven, yeah.
Sam.
Is it Steven? I thought it was something else.
Samson.
Samson. Okay.
I've got Samson.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there's
Who's
also Stevrin.
Right.
Stevrin was somebody that
we
Kat
had so many NPCs
I
last
wrote them
time.
all down.
Thank
Right?
you.
Amazing. I'm glad one of us.
Except for
Yeah.
Samson, apparently.
I have Samson, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Samson.
He's the maintenance guy.
Yeah, so he's in electrical. He's a maintenance guy. But yeah, Samson, is someone that Kat has had frustrations with and is just passed out on his bunk in the middle of the afternoon when he should be working.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna watch him in this pitch dark room. I'm gonna reach into my bag, or into my form almost, and I'm gonna pull out a bag of yay. Hold on a second.
A bag of yay.
I want a bag of yay. Can I
So
have a
do
bag
I.
of yay?
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
They fell my dice.
Yay! Definitely a bag of yay.
I
That
pull
is.
out a bag of shit.
Like
and a very,
actual
very
shit?
Huh?
Like actual feces?
Yes, from
Okay.
the farm.
Oh no.
And as he is a cause of stress for my friend, I will very carefully smear it all over him and his belongings.
Okay.
And since I don't understand that bag of stuff belongs to somebody else,
Oh,
And-
Connor.
it'll also get some shit on it.
So yeah, that will come back today. Connor, you do have advanced senses, so you will have had the opportunity to clean it up. But yeah, okay. Okay.
Oh, I will also write his name in the wall above him. In shit.
Okay. So, after you have finished this, will you remove yourself from the room, or okay?
As soon as I'm
so-
done, I'll fall into on all fours, and then I'll crawl under his bed and disappear.
So, prior to this, I would like a stealth roll from you, hindered because of your previous nat 1.
So, I am actually trained in hiding.
Okay.
I don't know if this
That-
is applicable.
It helps in some fashion. It does not help with rubbing it on a sleeping person.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like we might have Nikki back, so we're going to go on the Be Right Back screen. We'll be right back, guys. Promise. Hello. We have a Nikki. Hi, Nikki.
Hello.
Party.
But yeah, so as I was saying, this is kind of a the stealth is only partially to hide. You are rubbing it on a person
Yeah.
while he is asleep, not unconscious, but asleep. So it is a fairly high difficulty to get away with that without waking him up.
That was a 10.
A 10. So
Maybe
in
we
the
should ask
process,
for more context. I didn't know this man was sleeping. Sorry. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'll figure it out.
so in the process of getting it on him, so what's your order of operations? Do you write his name on the wall first? Do you rub it on
Yes.
stuff first? Do you rub it on him first? Like,
So, I think Luna is about the message.
mm-hmm.
So she starts by writing the name on the wall because that's what she really came to do. But then she remembers Kat sort of pushing her to do more sometimes. It's just like open up more and interact more and just sort of be present in the moment. And so she dumps a good amount of it onto the bed and then on the belongings. And suddenly there's just shit everywhere.
Okay.
And she's about to leave, and then she's like, Kat always tells me that I need to connect with people more. And that's when she tries to put shit on the guy.
Yeah, so much for a serious character. but yeah, so that 10 is not like, it's enough to where he did not wake up prior to you getting it on him.
Nice.
It is not enough to do so without him waking up.
As soon as he wakes up, I'm going to punch him.
So he, like, you go to rub it on him, and he kind of rolls over and looks up at you as you are, like, rubbing it, I guess, on his face or chest. I don't really care which. And I honestly don't want to know. And there's not even a moment for him to react before you attempt to punch him. Okay, so please give me an attack roll against this NPC.
I'm going to put a level of effort.
Okay. On the hit or on the damage?
We're just out here killing brand NPCs that got introduced last episode.
Just on him.
I thought we did
Or on
introduce
the
a lot
hit.
of them, so it's okay if we take a couple out. I don't have to remember so many names.
So how much damage do you do? Because 14 definitely hits.
Just the basic stuff. I don't.
You don't have anything from your warrior-y that makes you hit harder?
Nope.
Okay. So hits for 2 points of damage against Steven because it's a light weapon. Samson, not Steven, sorry. So it hits for 2 points of damage against Samson, who just kind of rocks back in his bed, groggy and very confused. Do you continue to assault this individual, or do you run?
No, I think she she sort of looks at him, punches him instinctively, and goes, "Uh-oh," and then just falls on all fours and crawls under his bed.
So,
Oh my god!
so how we see this is little brown moth skittering in whatever little walkways the flutters use.
Mm-hmm.
Squirms in, stares at him for a minute, begins writing his name in manure from the greenhouse cart on the wall, dumps it on the bed, smears it on some stuff, and then goes and is like, starts to smear it on him. He wakes up because physical contact with rank shit, gets punched in the face, and then drop away. So what you hear behind you, Luna, is just, what the fuck? Because he is barely awake and very confused. Side screen without the characters on it. for the majority of the afternoon, while Kat and Connor are out doing their intro stuff, Samson. I don't know why I keep calling him that. Samson.
I think the universe is
Is
telling you what to call him.
no. They named him. I don't get to name him. The players named him. They chose this. But yeah, Samson is spending, instead of working or napping now, spending that portion of the afternoon trying to clean up the mess that is his side of the room. He pointedly does not fix Connor's. But yeah, has a little bit of a black eye. So when you and Connor saw him that afternoon, or that evening, Kat, Samson did have, like, the start of a bruise around his eye.
I got you, Cat.
Yep.
Thanks. Thanks, Luna.
After your fecal adventure tormenting an NPC, what would you
That's a
be
sentence
doing?
you shouldn't have to say.
It's not something that I want to say. What would you say you are doing, Luna?
I think she returns to her people.
Okay. She just returns to her people. Okay.
And she walks. I think I don't know why in my brain she's like 5 feet tall, the tallest.
Okay.
So she just walks in with just like a little. Almost only the people that really know her can tell, but she's got a pep in her step.
The Flutter
A quest.
the Flutter cultural meaning is just them saying, Luna, you have to stop smearing shit on people. It's giving us a bad reputation. Like,
Probably, yeah.
But-
Look, she just knows that humans hate this.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So-
true. It's a fact. I think Kat will have explained that. Like, no, we hate shit. Like, literal shit, we definitely hate. But we also just hate bullshit. You know what I mean? So.
Perfect. So when you got back to the Flutter Center, essentially, of the train, you would have had your day at least somewhat shifted in perspective by the rumors that you would very easily be able to find out while there, going around, that there was going to be an unscheduled stop tomorrow. Which is not something that has really been done previously on the Steelheart. You have paths that will occasionally change in the routes that you take to find new items and to discover new things. But stops are planned. Searches for things are planned. It's not something that you hear about the night before. Please make a gathering information type of social interaction roll.
$19. Plus
Making
nothing.
up for that one. Making up for that one. Minor effect. There are indications among the things that your cohorts have overheard when working and totally not eavesdropping, that the headman of the train had spoke the callback to the previous world building sessions, just immediate face. The headman of the train had spent the majority of the stop at that way station, speaking. Hello, Jamie. Speaking with someone unusual, like head down, speaking with someone unusual, and a lot of the other Flutters, being on the outskirts of the train most frequently, believe that you guys are actually not just on an unscheduled stop, but diverting from the normal path that you would be taking without having notified the rest of the train. And it looks like you guys are going to attempt to swing at least near the living city. the city that has, from our world building, the greenery and wildlife and plants moving the city as if it continues to function, but without any of the people to function in it. And because of these suspicions, the Flutters intend to have a meeting in the morning prior to any going out to make a search or find things out on the various wilderness type of exploration that happens when scavenging and hunting, with some designated jobs being given to those who function with the adventuring parties. So most likely you will be given like a private task by, as one of the people that regularly goes out, by the Flutter Coalition.
Right on.
The storm hits that evening, thunder and lightning that you mostly pass through and away from because of the train moving, and it's just kind of following on the tail, so you're at the leading edge of the storm, and it will probably hit again the next day during the stop. That evening, Kat does find you and alert you to the goings-on of her day and the fact that Connor has appeared and will be joining you on the trip out, and that she did indeed get a job for 4 people for all of you to go out on, because that's a nice tightly sized group to where it's not going to catch too much attention and bungle things too much out there, but has enough like backup to where you guys shouldn't be like stranded on your own. And hey, at least Connor has some medical training. That's something. The next morning, the meeting does indeed happen, and it runs a little over, but at this point, the people in charge of the expeditions know that there is a meeting, a cultural meeting among the Flutters that they can't really argue against, and that the Flutters that will be going out will be a little bit late. So you are not feeling, at least, rushed by that. But by the time you do exit and get out there to go try and track down Kat and the rest of her group, you're able to see her along with 2 others heading out into what seems to be the forest, jungle-ish, greenery, wilderness area outside of the train where it has stopped. And Kat is in the lead, followed by someone with a large reptilian tail.
I would have told.
Yeah.
I mean, long that you would have spotted Connor and then known that was little bro, because
someone that is obviously Connor.
Told you all about her family.
Yeah, someone that is obviously Connor, that has the long reptilian tail, what seems to be a mechanical arm of some kind, and then someone that you vaguely recognize as having been on a variety of expeditions before as one of the doctors or medics on the train, Dr. Monahan. Go ahead and give me a perception check as you come out of the train, and I had you flying on your way to catch up with them, so erratic flying on your way. Since I gave everybody else, everybody else, the same perception opportunity.
9.
Overcast, looking like it's going to rain.
Perception.
Overcast, looking kind of like it's going to rain. Higher than that, or anything more than that, was going to be a fairly high difficulty. But you do see in the distance the storm that you expect to hit soon.
I guess I'm gonna put the effort to catch up to them.
Okay. Is there anything special that you've got to do as an erratic flyer?
Mm. Mm, no. Erratic flyer just means that I can't stay still in the air.
You're just like
So
fluttering all over
yeah.
the place. Okay.
either the wind takes me or I just move in whatever direction my momentum takes me.
Okay.
If I want to stay still, I have to make a difficulty 2 roll.
All right.
Oh,
So-
if I fail that though, I move erratically as my action, possibly into the ground, a wall, or amidst of enemies I'm trying to avoid.
Yep. Erratic flying. It's a thing.
You still can fly, so there's that.
Yeah. There's
That's true.
flight of a manner. But yes, so for the other 3 of you, only one had noticed the sparks among the trees and leaves and greenery.
Correct.
And the other 2, Kat was kind of over her shoulder trying to give Connor the lowdown of like, this is what you need to watch out for, this is what you need to be careful of, and different things to do while out and about, because she was trying to be teaching / informative to her younger brother. I watched the end of last session to give me a refresher on specifically things that were said, instead of just the overview of notes. So yeah, you had established that you were kind of giving Connor the lowdown, and Dr. Cameron, not Carmen, I don't want to misspeak by reading it in like directly in
Carmen
front of me.
Monhan.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm just giving you a hard time.
You know what's crazy though? Like I read it as Cameron. Thank God for dyslexia. It actually worked in my favor this time.
Yep,
It's Carmen Monhan.
it's supposed to be Cameron Monaghan, but yeah, no, like the typos / dyslexia that I don't even have hit me really, really hard.
It's all good.
I
It's
would
all
have
good.
never
These things
noticed.
happen.
You were too busy writing an amazing story for us to spell.
Aw,
There you go. Yeah,
thank
who
you.
needs spelling anyway? I'm biased.
But yeah,
I'm just hoping
And-
sucking up to the DM will help later.
it might.
It's not.
I am bribable. I am totally bribable.
Oh, okay, that's new. That's new.
Noted.
I didn't know
Write it
that.
down. Write
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah, it's
There's a chance, guys. She's saying
it's
there's
not
a chance.
yeah, it's not a you get a level up or this legendary item, but like begging and bribery I allow to like grant you like assets and rerolls, because I'm just like, yeah, sure, fine.
Excellent.
And I fully expect all of you to take that opportunity. But yeah, so Dr.
Yeah,
I have
so I
Cameron,
believe-
made trades with Evie before where I sacrificed something or other in exchange for a benefit.
I literally have a skill for that, so good to know.
yeah, so you
I
had tried
remember-
to point it out to them, but they didn't
Yeah.
see it.
Hey, shut up, guys. Shut up. Hey, shut up. Up there in the trees, you see it? Yeah, something ain't right. Oh shit, Luna, when did you get here?
So you would be essentially catching up as they reach the tree line, Luna, and be able to hear Dr. Cameron talk about something in the trees, but your perception was not high enough to see what it was.
I just got here.
Well, glad you could join us. This is the new kid. His name's Connor. It's good to see you. How you been, Luna?
Luna?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come on, kid, keep up.
Kat will like walk over to Luna and kind of like take a look at Luna's face and just be like, "Everything good?"
Yep.
All right. We got a big day. And she kind of like Looks over her shoulder towards where Connor is. Big day.
Luna is actively staring at Connor with her big compound eyes.
That the stairs returned with one reptilian eye and the other this big protruding robotic lens. And then there's the accidental scan.
No, gentle skin.
Just a beam of red light. we just gonna stand here.
Oh yeah. Hey, Luna, do you want to take point with Connor for a little bit here? I just I'm gonna take the back just for a second. You got it. No, you got it. I promise. Here, and I pull up the little like mapping device. It's already on, and I like unclip it from my bag, and I clip it to like. Do you got anything on you, like Luna, that I can clip it to?
Yeah, can you describe Luna like? Is she
Yeah.
wearing clothes?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was
When
done
Luna
already.
isn't using her wings, it almost looks like she's wearing like almost like a poncho. Like the wings
okay.
are wrapped around her, so you can't really see her clothes. There is a very small, faint glow coming from inside her wings. Outside of that, you really don't know at the moment. She does wear clothes underneath it. A small hand does come out from among the wings, grabs the device, and immediately tries to bite into it.
Oh, don't bite it, Luna. No, nope. That one's. None of them are food, actually. But
How insectoid is Luna, by the way? Are we talking multiple limbs and like everything? Like, or we got like a human like face or nope, it's a walking bug.
Yeah, that's how I picture her anyway.
Yeah,
All right, I love it.
I believe that flutters only have arms and 2 arms and 2 legs, as well as the wings, to make them more functional, because I don't think they factored in the extra set of arms for them.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's basically a large, vaguely human-shaped.
West Virginia Mothman.
Yeah, essentially.
man, that Mothman's got cake though. Does Luna got a
I'm
cake?
glad you said it and I didn't have to. Thank you.
Smaller and fuzzier Mothman.
I do.
I'm glad everybody knows about Mothman's
Yes.
juicy.
I do
juicy
picture
beauty.
her as having extra arms just for
Okay.
flavor,
Okay, so I can draw that in when I finish
but
the art.
not. Yeah, mechanically, she has 2 arms that are essentially her functional arms.
Yeah.
Almost like those animals that sort of sometimes are born like with an extra limb or something like that,
Yeah,
but the limb
we'll-
doesn't really work.
Yeah, we'll call them smaller vestigial arms. Like they can hold on to something,
Yeah.
but they can't like attack or something.
That's sort of
that, yeah.
that's sort of what I imagine. Like she has like 2 fully functional arms, and then there's the tiny ones that hold the flame.
There's 2 functional arms and then 2 that just use for gesturing. You know?
Yeah, the other 2 are Italian.
Yeah.
She as soon as once you tell her not to bite into it, it'll retreat. She'll retreat her arm with the object inside and start walking
Perfect.
wherever they were pointing at.
Yeah, it's just like basically like on sort of like you kind of can see like a general path towards the woods where we're heading. Like it's like Kat has already picked like the least obstructive way to get to where we're going.
Okay, I'll do that over there that way.
And Kat's gonna fall back next to Cameron and let Connor kind of go up with Luna. She's gonna be like, no, follow Luna. Luna's gonna kind of show you the ropes up there.
I'm just going.
Okay.
Immediately matches.
Give me a navigation check, Luna.
I have perception.
All right.
Oh, is it bright out? You said it was overcast, right?
It is overcast. You are not
it's not
hindered
like
by the fact that
particular-
it's bright. Yeah, you are not hindered by the fact that it's bright.
So So that was a 6.
Okay. About
Perfect.
what our explorer rolled last time as well. So you guys are doing a great job.
You're doing so good, guys.
Yeah, you're
We're
doing so
looking for
amazing.
these items if you know where to find them. I pulled the list out. I've written down everything that they said back on the train.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um, go ahead, Luna.
Oh, was this in character? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
As we're like walking, he pulls out the list of all the things that we're looking for because it's a massive list.
I'm assuming this is written in the trade tongue equivalent, right? English.
Yeah.
She looks at it and she goes, "Can't read that."
Oh.
She pulls out her own list from within her wings and shows you, and it's basically gibberish to your eyes. This, I read.
He takes a quick note of learn new language. I will, when we're in less dangers, I'll ask you about that.
Question, Ash. When you wrote Samson's name on the wall in shit, did you write it in the Flutter language? Okay. Okay. So, yeah, even more confusion on that poor man's face. Okay. So, Kat, you have gone back to where Dr. Cameron is.
Hey, so
Yeah, what's up?
you're so you know how you're evaluating Connor today, right?
Uh-huh. He says
Yeah.
kind of like nonchalantly keeping his eyes on the tree line.
Listen, I was thinking, maybe, I mean, Connor's really smart and he's super resourceful, but like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna give him special like grades, you know what I mean?
oh
He
yeah,
says
no,
he's smart.
like, still, like, if he doesn't pass the field test, he's like train bound, right?
I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, if he fucks up royally, like they're not gonna put him out here again, But if he fucks up royally, he might be not put anywhere again.
I mean, but what if he fucks up like a medium amount and we just kind of like he just stays on the train?
For the first time since she walked up to him, Doc actually looks at her. He like breaks his eyes off the tree line. For Luna and the viewers that haven't listened to the first episode, Dr. Cameron's about 6 foot, slender build, probably like 40s, maybe 50s, angular featured man, human man. Currently, right now, wearing a rain poncho with his backpack full of adventuring gear and carrying a before times bolt action rifle, something very worn, but obviously taking a lot of care with. And in his mouth, he has a lollipop. And he stops looking at the tree line and looks at you, Kat, and he goes, "What are you trying to say?"
I don't know. I just look. How often do you come out here?
I'm going to use one of my traits, discerning people's true motives. Seeing through lies is something my character is good at. I know out of character what's going on here. So Doc kind of looks at you and goes, "Look, he's going to be fine. Okay? Listen. We're going to evaluate him. I'm going to evaluate him. I'm going to evaluate him fairly. Okay? And whatever happens, he's going to be fine. Okay? You're here. I'm here. Between the two of us, we don't leave anybody behind. You know that."
Yeah, it's not that we don't leave them behind. It's just sometimes they just don't come back because they don't get to come back. It's
I get that.
All right. Well, just keep it in your mind, man. Like this, just keep, just do your thing, but like do it really good, okay?
He's like he stops looking at you and starts walking further down the trail, still watching the tree line, still holding the rifle like between both arms. Sorry to bump my mic there. Between both hands, like horizontally to his body.
Cat just like takes like she like is standing there as Cameron like moves on, as the doc moves on, and she just like shit. And then, like, storms past him. Damn it. And catches up to like Luna and Connor and is like, okay, so how's it going?
He clocks your frustration. He doesn't acknowledge it. He is eyes locked on that tree line. And now that you're ahead of him and he's in the rear, he's going to very nonchalantly bring the rifle butt up to his shoulder in a more ready for action position.
It is going forward.
That's good. That's good. Couldn't ask for more, honestly. It's great. She'll put out her hand to grab her little mapping device. I got to hear from here, Luna. Don't worry about it. Thanks for taking point.
Oh, that's in her wings.
I'm just gonna wait until you give it back. We can walk for a while. She'll just have her hand extended. Just waiting.
Luna just looks forward, looks at your hand and forward, and looks at your hand and forward. And unless you ask for it specifically, she's not gonna figure out what you're trying to do.
Oh, the mapping device, Luna.
Hey, can we pick up the pace here?
Hey,
Storm's
don't rush
coming.
us, man. We got our system, all right? You do this often? Because we're out here every week. The mapping device, please.
You want me to kill him?
No, don't. Whoa, no, don't kill him. Don't kill him. Just the mapping device. The thing that I gave you earlier. Can I have that back?
And she gives it back. She doesn't know what a mapping device is.
Connor stepped off from them. Yeah, they're arguing. He's starting to like pull leaves off a bush, put him into a sack.
I know it's botany stuff that you're doing, but like my brain goes to like unattended toddler like playing with like
That's
grass in the
immediately what I
field,
thought.
you know.
No, that legitimately triggered my summer camp.
Yeah.
I was like, stop it. Leave no trace.
Standing in the outfield, like watching the butterflies, kind of a thing, you know, during the baseball game.
I do feel like that when Kat senses that Connor has stopped walking, she has a moment where she like does the thing where you stop and then you like turn and you like look and you're like, wait a second, and then she like turns right around to like see where he is, like a panicked moment. And
The
then
doctor
like
is just standing there watching him, like.
I will continue walking.
Okay.
Kat's gonna check if Connor's got the right plant.
Yeah, I was going to say, Rev, can you give me a, it's not even a scavenging check. Give me a general search and botany.
Okay, I am trained in botany.
Okay.
I
Oops, sorry.
also have my book of plants that I'm constantly referencing every time I compare the leaves and everything.
Okay.
Kat's gonna take a moment and like walk up to and also be like, be careful when you're harvesting. You don't know what's under those leaves. Like there's a lot of things out here that can one poke and you're done. So and she's gonna give good advice. Anyone can help an ally using whatever task they're attempting. However, you have the benefit of clarity and wisdom. When you help another character, they gain an additional asset.
Okay.
16.
16.
Oh. Damn. Teamwork. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
We gotta redeem for Hinder and Archivist.
So that will be on the next roll since we've already established this one. So with that, you do find basically some of the more common plant life that is used in a variety of teas and salves on the train that you would be essentially harvesting.
It's a mulberry bush, great for teas, and the leaves are good for various heart conditions and health. It's not in season, so we don't got no berries, but the leaves are still quite useful.
Nice work, kid.
It's really good knowledge you got there. I just pick what the picture shows me sometimes. So,
This is
I don't know all the
safe.
fancy
A
stuff.
real
Stand
find
still
would be
for this
a
long.
willow tree, honestly.
Oh, I know those. Yeah, I can help you out with
Their
that.
bark is very helpful.
What did you say, Ash?
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Luna is like just a little bit down the road, letting them know that it's not safe to stay still this long.
Yeah, she's right. We should keep moving soon.
So, with your lovely navigation checks previously, both of the people that have attempted to navigate, you are probably walking for a good 15 or 20 minutes away from the train on your initial search. And you find, again, some of the more common items that are on the big bold list, but not any of the rarities. And again, this is one of the areas that you are not used to stopping in. So there's no defined, I know if I go in this direction, I will find this thing. I would like another navigation check, and I would like some general, like, search checks and to see and what specifically you guys are looking for.
I'm trained in perception, and I'm also
What?
a trained tracker.
Okay.
Can I roll and also maybe like keeping an eye out for any activity, like animal activity or creature activity?
I was gonna do the same thing, so can I offer him the help action instead?
Yes. So that is eased for Dr. Monhan. For Kat, are you navigating and searching, or are you just trying to make sure that you guys don't get too lost?
Cat's navigating, so I will use the skill Find the Way, and I will apply effort to this
Okay.
roll, and then I get free effort. It's like a 2-for-1.
Okay.
How do I know what pool I'm taking from when I do that?
That is going to be intellect, because navigation is declared by the GM as an intellect task. So
Excellent.
for your not getting lost and kind of trying to get a gauge on, okay, based off of the patterns that I'm seeing, we should probably go in this direction to find something. The DC was going to be a 5, and you have effort +1, bringing it down to difficulty 3. And then, did you say that you're also trained in navigation or anything like that? Tracking, navigation, etc. Under your skills.
No,
Okay.
I don't have anything like that under my skills. Actually,
Okay.
I don't.
So
I don't think I built a very good character when I look at what nothing's very complimentary.
that's okay. So that brought it down to a 3, and then the Hinder and Archivist comes into effect, which brings it back up to a 4.
Oh, thanks, Agnes.
Yeah. So we
I
have
gotta go find a dice. I'll be right back. Hold on.
yeah. So we have a 4 for Kat, and then on Dr. Cameron, you have an
Yes.
asset from being aided.
Okay.
You have your training. So that is going to come down from a 4 to a 2.
Okay, cool.
Because you're not applying effort, right?
No.
Okay.
That is a nat 20.
Nat 20, damn.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get to that in just a second.
First nat 20. I think it's the first nat 20 of the campaign.
First nat 20 of the game. Like, we've had a
Hell
couple of
yeah.
19s, but this is the first 20.
Sorry, I had it last session, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did
okay,
you really?
okay,
Did you get a
yeah.
nat 20? I don't remember.
It was a really pointless roll when I was yelling about camps and not repairing stuff.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Okay.
But we haven't
perfect,
had a nat
lovely.
1 yet, right?
No, we have.
Incorrect.
You weren't here, but
My
Luna's
first roll.
roll of the
The
campaign
shit-smearing roll.
was
Excellent.
was,
I feel like mine was a nat 20 and yours is a nat 1. This is a good sign for our team.
yeah, it's amazing. At least it wasn't the first roll of the entire campaign, because I've had that happen before.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Pretty sure I've been the nat 1 roll of a campaign in the past.
Connor, what are you doing / searching for, so that determines your difficulty level?
Yeah, he's still keeping an eye out for medicinal plants, and like I said, the willow, plantains, stinging nettle, all the stuff that he knows that he's grown and found before for other drains.
Okay.
He's keeping an eye out for.
You're not going to find plantains up here. You're too far north for them. But other
Just
stuff you
salt it.
might. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other stuff you might. All right. So with that as just kind of a general useful medicinal plants, that is also going to be a difficulty 4 task in your current environment. You said you have training in botany, which brings it down to a difficulty 3. So go ahead and roll on that.
That is a 13.
13. Easily surpasses the 9. So we'll go. Did I get your roll, Nikki, for your
Nope,
navigation?
it was a 10.
It was a 10. Okay.
Mhm.
So that is below the. So it was brought down from a 5 to a 3 and then back up to a 4. That is below a 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So that will affect you guys moving forward. But in the process of the search, you're maybe 30 to 45 minutes out from the train. You've gathered some of the more basic ones. With that successful roll from Connor, you would be able to identify it's not necessarily marshy, but it is wet enough around the area, like the ground and the way that everything seems to lay, like there's room for rivulets to kind of run and swales for like more moisture needing plants. If you go in a particular direction, you might actually find some like naturally growing willows, which is kind of one of the ones that you've been really searching for. Dr. Cameron, with your nat fucking 20, on the list are some live specimens, if you remember.
Yeah.
3 animals and 2 plants. With yours, because you are searching for creatures, you find tracks of what seems to be around the right size and maybe the correct arrangement for one of the kind of odd, kind of almost like a squirrel but amphibian-like creatures. Yeah, we'll call it a squog.
Yeah. Squirrel frog. Squog.
Yeah, a squog. So of a squog that is on the list as needing a live sample.
Okay.
So it's probably nearby, or you would be able to find it. You have an asset from that nat 20 to continue any searches or rolls relating to this creature that you might be able to find and like capture.
Okay.
But yeah, so you have 2 things that would be able to theoretically direct your continued movement, and Cat, it's fine to move in that direction.
I'm going to suggest to the group, because I think we had cages.
Yep.
Be like, all right, hey, Luna, you see this here? Some tracks here. This looks like some squags definitely nesting around this area. What if we set up what do you guys think if we set up like a snare? We could swing back here on our way back and box them afterwards. Yeah, we put up a snare right now, and then we can continue on, because I know the kid wants to find some willow trees. You said, right?
Yes, the bark is good for pain.
Yeah. That's actually on my list too. We got to make sure we find that. Get the painkiller bark on the willow bark. Okay, yeah, I can set up a snare here if you guys want. Sound good? Good talk. All right, and
Luna's going
Sorry,
to.
Kat's like lost right now. She's trying not to show it, but she's kind of embarrassed, actually. So she like hears Cameron talking, the doc talking, and is just like, "Yep,
Yeah, it's that Pulp Fiction meme.
yeah,
Luna looks at Cat for orders.
I don't know, Luna, how well you know Kat, but the look on her face means that she's really thinking hard right now. And then she'll just like see that you're looking at her, and she's just gonna be like, just keep an extra sharp eye, please. Just make sure. And if anything goes crazy, make sure he's safe, okay?
Hey kid, you ever set up a snare? Come here, I'll show you.
See this.
Under Cat's rules or command, Luna is going to hover into the trees above and hide.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another perception, Luna. And then, Connor, if you would like to learn how to set a animal trap, an animal snare, you can roll intellect versus what's being done to see if you can pick up the skill.
I have trained in learning something new. It is one of my.
All right.
Ooh,
So that is
that's
going
cool.
to ease your task.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Learning something new, whether you're talking to locals or getting information or digging through books, all of that.
Oh yeah,
Anything
that's
about learning, I have.
Yep.
not even fair, actually.
I actually have a skill on my sheet too. It's called Get Stronger. So every time something bad happens, I just get stronger. So
There, 16.
16. So yeah, you pick it up pretty
Yeah,
easily.
I was about to believe you.
You pick it up pretty easily. By this point, it's gone from a little bit of a sprinkle to like it's starting to rain, but the storm hasn't like hit to the extent of there being lightning overhead. Nikki, Kat, and Luna would be somewhat aware that unless trees are coming down, you guys are not really expected to stop your work. Because generally speaking, weather is unpredictable enough to where you gotta get your stuff. What was your new perception, Luna?
18.
18. Very good. At this point, you're starting to see what seems like blue tiny sparks of static flickering between the leaves and among the trees and high in the air, which is very unusual.
I'm going to stalk in that direction. Or if like, is there a particular direction this is, or is this everywhere?
Everywhere.
We'll dip. Okay, I'll remain hidden
Okay.
and hope that whatever this is manifests itself so that I can kill it
Okay.
or attack it or protect whatever I need to do.
So as you guys set your snare, Do you continue in the assumed direction of where you guys might be able to find some willow trees? Okay.
I mean, I assume as much, yeah.
Way.
All right. So you move along, Luna hiding among the branches and following closely, keeping an extra sharp eye out per cat. And you come across what seems to be a slope down that might indicate a hill or might indicate that where at the bottom there is a creek would become a stronger water flow in intense rain. It does seem to be rising slowly, but it is not storming enough to where like monsoon coming down the path. But along this theoretic bank is a couple actually of wild willows growing. Their branches swaying. The trees are easily over 2 stories high. They are massive. And the leaves almost seem to sparkle with the sparks that are happening among them.
Because I'm trained in alchemy, is there anything I can roll to try and identify what this magical effect is? This somewhat supernatural appearing
Let's
activity?
go for a knowledge supernatural environment.
Okay. Again, the only thing that maybe would help me on this is alchemy, my alchemy training, which I picked as to define as like knowledge of the magical stuff in this world, like what little we do know about the new magic world that we live in. You know what I mean?
So it's less of like alchemical
Yeah, I'm not making potions with this.
and
it's more of a like
the natural
the
magics.
logic of this world.
Yeah, the natural
I
magics
don't know
of the world.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll let that ease the roll.
Okay.
It is still a fairly high difficulty. It started out
Sure.
as a 6. That brings it down to a 5.
Aiding him with my magical training.
Okay.
Like if you're like talking about it at all out
Yeah.
loud, I'll start like responding.
It is also now noticeable as the weather has gotten more intense
Yeah.
and with where you are to where both Kat and Connor would begin to notice the sparks as well.
Yeah, I would definitely point it out too. Like, there it is. That's what I fucking told you guys.
Yeah, the
Hey,
trees are sparkling. The trees are okay. They're sparkling. That's
How do I exert a point of effort again?
For the first point of effort, it costs 3 points out of the respective pool, in this case, intellect.
Okay.
If you have edge would apply to it.
Okay.
The next level of effort, if you have 2 levels of effort that you're able to apply, is 2 points, not 3.
Okay. I'm gonna do the 1 level of effort. Then I do have an edge in intellect.
Okay, so that
I
only
go down by
costs
2
you
points.
Yeah, that only costs you 2.
Okay.
So that brings it down from a 5 to a 4.
Okay. I'm gonna roll it.
So 12 or better.
Ooh, I'm so glad I did 13.
13.
oh,
Ooh,
Barely.
Lucky man.
Lucky.
It's probably, additionally, you were able to notice it first as well. That makes it like something's just kind of been tickling at the back of your mind this entire time.
Yeah.
That something's off about this. Normal storms don't do this. The legendary magical storms that cause things to shift, come alive, change, will occasionally do this. Especially if you are near one of the areas of the continent that has the living swarms of ampermages still around, because there are these strange forests of non-living things, these like strange metal-looking devices that continue to draw or create electricity in certain areas that they never stopped, and especially on particularly windy or stormy periods, when that happens, they become more active, and it agitates the ampermages. So, potentially speaking, this might be one of those nature storms that are happening, or it might be that the storm is aggravating one of those strange electrical areas that ampermages live in. It could be either, or it could be both.
Hey guys, I feel like I've seen this shit before. This is not good. We're dealing with either some sort of arcane storm, or we could be dealing with some of the ampermages soon. That's not good. They might be agitated with all the sparks in the air. We need to be moving quick. We need to wrap this up. You're raising your hand. Yes.
How common knowledge is ampermages? Like, is that like super common knowledge?
You would have heard of them. You probably haven't. Well, you might have encountered them in the past, but you will have at least heard of them. Because if certain devices get going too strongly and start generating a charge, that there is the potential for attracting them. So most people on trains will have at least heard of them, and adventurers are generally cautious about scavenging sites because, again, if something gets going too much, it can generate a charge, which that is enough of an electrical charge to attract them. Because anyone that actually understands natural sciences, electricity can just be generated by things.
Yes. So Kat's gonna be like, "Oh, did you say ampermages? Oh,
yeah. I saw one before. I saw one. Swear to God. Yeah, nobody fucking believes me, but I've seen one.
No, I believe you. I just remember turning on a switch once, and that was a bad idea. That was not a good trip.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You're
saying this is drawing them out. This is going to bring them out.
Potentially either that or that tree's going to get turned into something nasty. I don't know. All I know is that we need to move quick. Let's get that bark, kid. Yeah, and then let's get on our way. I'll go with you across the river.
Kat's gonna like pull out her little like utility knife, flick it open, and like basically like dart up to the tree and just literally like cut, pull, cut, pull, and she's like, not even. I know you're supposed to do it to a point where it's like the tree's probably gonna live, but the speed we're going at, she's gonna probably take as much as she can from whatever tree is close, and then she's just gonna turn around and be like, "All right, we're done. Let's go."
All right, give me a harvesting check. This is might based, to see how effective your method is. So this is a might check. Do you have anything that would maybe help you with this type of roll?
No, but I'm going to press my luck. Thank you very much.
You're going to press your luck, okay? Would you like to explain to everybody else what pressing your luck means?
I can choose to automatically succeed on one task without rolling, so long as that task's difficulty is no higher than a 6.
It is not.
When you do so, however, you also trigger a GM intrusion that as if you would roll the 1.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
So this feels the appropriate time to just like get in, get out, because I don't want anybody going near a sparkling tree of electricity. So I can successfully get in and get out, and like Connor gets his willow, we're good to go, and we're leaving.
All right.
Connor's pulling out all his tools, and you just dash off.
Yeah.
So the GM intrusion, I'm gonna be really easy on you. Lightning does begin to crackle overhead, indicating that the storm has finally fully reached you. You only, in the process of very violently and quickly attempting to remove bark and the layer underneath the bark, which is what you need to powder, from the tree, you're just doing it a little too fast and you're working a little hard. So you take 1 wound by like nicking yourself slightly while doing so. So you take 1 minor wound. So it's like
That's
a
crazy.
simple thing.
The captions spell that as Nikki's name ing.
Nicking.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So so Nikki takes a nick,
Yeah.
a little wound, minor wound. But yes, so that's a great time to announce to our audience, because we at AEA backed Monty Cook Games backer kit for the new 2026 Cypher. So the latest edition that is going to be coming out. We were able to see some of the pre-release of the new system, and we'll be gradually phasing it in. In particular, we are going to be utilizing the wounds and combat starting with this game. So it is not the full transition yet, but yeah, we are on wounds rather than taking pool points. So taking injuries does not, at least unless it is a special effect, affect your pools. So you still have points to use on a variety of things. But yeah, so I believe that Kat has 5 minor wounds that she can take, so she is now down to 4 currently. But with that, you are able to get probably significantly more than Connor was expecting, especially from 1 tree. How much of it is usable is debatable and will be found out when you are able to actually start working with it. But lightning and thunder clashes overhead as the storm fully reaches you guys. Do you continue searching, or are you going to immediately do an about face and abandon mission?
Because of the way that Luna approaches the world, she is going to search for shelter instead.
Okay. Give me a searching check. Intellect based, difficulty 5 with the weather.
I'm going to put a level of effort into that then.
Okay, that brings it down to a difficulty 4, so 12 or better.
I am also trained in perception, if that helps.
Brings it down to a difficulty 3, so 9 or better.
I'm going to spend my side for 2 roll then.
You have not been rolling well.
No.
Yeah.
That was me first session. I rolled like 7.
Okay.
4 rolls.
17. Better. So you're pretty sure that on the way to where you guys are, being higher up, you saw what seems to be either a fall or something, like a rocky outcropping that might be covered in moss, but there was enough of a dark patch underneath it that indicates that it might be either a shallow cave or possibly a deeper one.
In that case, once it starts getting a little bit more intense, I'm gonna hover down to the ground, and I'll go shelter this way and just book it in that direction.
It's more words than you get out of Charlie, Dr. Cameron.
Those are the words that I needed to hear.
Yeah.
So I go, okay, kid, take the bark from your sister. Make sure you keep the samples fresh. You know what to do, right? All right. Let's follow the Flutter. You heard what she said.
If Connor was taking stuff out of his bag to like get the willow stuff, like Kat like is basically like, as soon as Luna says that, gets over there and just like starts stuffing stuff back into Connor's bag as quickly as possible. She's like, "Yep, we're just gonna like hunker down for a little bit because a little rain never scared anybody, but sparkling trees, so it's a little bit different." And she kind of like gets it on Connor's back and does one of those like tugs to make sure everything's set. She's like, "You're good to go." She hits his back and like goes forward.
Okay.
There's definitely a moment of Connor just stares at the tree for just like 3 seconds longer than as everyone turns, and then he turns and follows.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely Doc is following after Luna and like a light jog / power walk pace, like
Okay.
just trying to keep up with Luna, and knows the danger of what's happening and wants to get to shelter.
Dr. Cameron strikes me as someone who has a very good power walk.
Excellent power walk. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Beautiful. I love it. Everybody have that mental image as you give me general perception awareness type of rolls. These are intellect based and it does not have a distinct DC. It is more of the higher you roll, the more you notice as you go.
That includes me?
That includes you because all of you are moving along unless you are hyper focused.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Hey,
That is what we need right now for
I got a 13
Great.
again.
16. 16.
19.
19.
Ooh.
Good rolls. Finally, some good rolls. So, as you like backtrack through what has been your kind of unofficial trail, you, Nikki, so Kat, are pretty sure that you're not exactly certain where you are in relation to the train now because of the combination of the storm and your previous tracking checks. But you at least are able to identify the trail and the like path that you have taken. There's enough like broken branches, etc., footsteps in the mud for you to identify this is where you've been.
I swear to God, Evie, if I rolled a nat 20 on my squog check and I don't get my goddamn squog, I will riot.
Well, it is not quite that far back. If you want to go check the trap in the middle of the storm, you can.
Listen, we could never find the train again. That's fine. Like,
So
Nikki
long
got
as you
us
got your
lost. That's
squog.
okay.
So long as you got your
If I
squog.
get cheated of my squog, however.
So long as you get your squawk. Okay.
The magical storm passes and there's just a little squawk in a box.
Yeah.
Oh, me.
Just terrified. But yeah, so you are able to identify at least the path that you have taken. The storm is coming very quickly, so more lightning, more thunder. In general, everybody is noticing pretty much the complete lack of what seems to be living wildlife out. There's like all of the sounds of the forest and everything are silent from the storm. The 19 and 20, however, notice the ground almost rippling further out from you as you move.
Hate that.
Yes. You get to the what Luna had identified as possible shelter, which is indeed a cave. It is not super deep. It is not like a cavern reaching underground, but it was probably some sort of creature's den at some point, so it does go further back in and will give you ample shelter from at least the natural portions of the storm outside. And Luna, being able to see in the dark because of your species, there does not seem to be any hostile creatures inside at present. Like, you see a couple of small rodents and like some bugs on the wall, but beyond
Is there
that,
squog in there?
there's no squawk currently.
You just hear a crack from behind you as a cat snaps a glow stick and she throws it into the cave as like she like gets basically Connor and Cameron to get in. Like, she just is, yeah, she tosses in there.
Does the path keep going, or is it smaller?
It kind of curves around a little bit, but you can see the entrance to the cave from the back of the cave.
Okay.
So, like, you can't
That's
see
what you
all
like
of
to
the
see.
details of the back, but you would be able to see the entrance once you get back there.
Cool.
Yeah, as we enter in the dark cave, I'm also going to bring out my light. Because we were talking about this before the stream.
I know. I was like, oh, I get to use the glow stick I just
Yeah.
invented.
Yeah.
You see Doc reach into a little belt pouch and pull out a small like metal ball with some slits cut into the ball. And he gives it like a quick tap, and it starts to give off like a dim green yellowish light. And start to like float into the air. And there's a chain that connects it to his belt. So it gets about right above his head height and then just clinks and then just kind of hangs in the air on a leash on his belt as he produces an Aether lantern, which is using the ether stones. It is a little glowing light that just kind of, because of the Aether technology, it floats. So
Yes. Yeah. For some reason, things that function utilizing this strange mineral that is called Aether Stone, if the stone is large enough in relation to the power that it gives off, it floats slightly and or fully flies away, depending on how big that ratio is.
yeah, I'm imagining it's like looks like a little metal balloon that is glowing. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like hanging on a chain off his belt above his head.
And it's like well positioned. You've got a good length of chain on there so that it like hovers at head height and you can see stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. So as you guys find shelter in this cave and the storm rages ahead, and at least two of you notice something about the ground, like undulating or writhing further in the distance, we're going to take a break.
Hate it.
Yeah, because we're about halfway through. So we
Anything
will...
undulating is never good.
Yeah, it's
Especially the
fine.
ground.
Yeah.
It's fine. But yes, so we will be right back. Stretch your legs, get some water. The weather right now is insane, so please stay hydrated, and we will see you soon. Bye. returned. Hope everybody stretched their legs and got some water and did their stuff. I have refilled my glass, so I have beverage to drink because we are in a really nasty heat wave over here on the East Coast. It feels like the middle of a normal summer day in my room right now, and it is currently 11 o'clock.
Jesus.
Yeah. Like, it was
Yucky.
about 103, 104 degrees Fahrenheit out today. And it's gonna be, like, also around that tomorrow. It sucks.
That's 40 degrees Celsius. Damn. That's
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't believe in freedom.
Yeah.
That's right.
For those of you who believe in the temperatures that make sense.
Are you kidding me? Come on. Sorry, temperatures that make
You're
sense.
an idiot.
Okay, so no,
Don't
like
give me that.
metric. Yeah, no. Celsius high temperatures don't make sense, but 0 being freezing makes sense. Okay.
Fahrenheit is the general temperature at which a human will die.
Yes.
That's like
Yeah,
their
which is great. I'm a
zero.
human.
And then I think the 100 is when they're supposed to die, which, by the way, it was 104 today. So, but yeah.
So,
Anyways,
so it's
it's a random thing.
yes. Oh shit! What did I do? Okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
I think everybody is still in the correct position. The screen just flashed at me, so I'm just like, what? Okay. Everybody's still in the correct position. We're okay for now. Yay, OBS. But yeah, so it was very hot outside. It is still very warm, so I am keeping a nice cold glass of beverage with me at all times.
As you should.
Yes. So everybody, please take care of yourself. But we'll see if these characters can take care of themselves. So Roland, back into the session. You guys have taken shelter in a cave during the storm, and at least 2 of you have noticed something odd about the ground a little bit further out as you get kind of settled in. Lightning and thunder flashes overhead, and you can see almost sparks of static electricity occasionally zapping between the leaves of the wilderness outside. Are
Kat's
you guys
keeping an eye on the front door?
Yeah.
She's like probably the closest to it.
Yeah, so give me the layout. Give me what you guys are doing and how you're doing it.
Yeah, Kat's by the front door. She's like set up. Her hood's up, and she's got like her hand on her pistol, and she's checking her nav device, trying to like get her bearings, essentially, while like kind of keeping an eye outside, trying to figure out like how far they're from the train and things like that. Grateful that Luna found this amazing cave, though. This is no surprise to her because she's like, Luna's on it. That's why Luna's Luna, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what Kat's doing. Does she see anything crazy outside that is of an alarm, like an alarm? We can resolve that later, but
For when that gets resolved, give me a perception roll. You are hindered by the storm and the fact that you do not have any type of night vision, so currently seeing out into the rain and darkness, because despite the fact that it is maybe 9 or 10 a.m., it is dark outside because of the storm. So you are looking at about a difficulty 5 to see anything.
okay.
What is everybody else doing?
I am going to crawl up the wall
Mm-hmm.
and to hide among the ceiling.
Okay, give me a stealth to hide.
We never established that I am able to walk up walls, I realized, and I just keep saying that I can. Am I able to? Like, mechanically, I don't have anything on my character that lets me do that, so maybe I can't.
It
But
would
I am
basically
able to fly.
would basically be a climbing check. I would allow you to climb upside down because you are a moth person. But it is generally still a check. It is a rough enough cave to where it is possible. So I would like a stealth check, and I would like a climbing check. Stealth is generally speed, and the climbing is definitely might.
17.
Okay.
I'm assuming I'm doing climbing first to determine if I can
Okay.
even
So
high.
you
So
are
17.
yeah, you are successfully kind of clinging to the wall / ceiling.
And 13.
Okay.
But I am trained in hiding.
Okay. Rev, what you doing?
Connor is also pretty close to the entrance, staring out and watching for that ripple of ground.
Okay.
More like,
You said near the entrance?
yeah, he knows that Kat would get mad at him if he was like actually at the entrance. So he's like a few steps back, just so she's not within her eye line.
Okay. So
and kind
Kat
of
is
like,
at the entrance, and then Connor is a
like
few steps
just
back.
like a few
Okay.
steps leaning against the wall so that he can like look past her.
Okay.
Watching for that rippling, and like he's absentmindedly kind of going through the bark samples and like separating the good stuff from just the useless stuff
Mm-hmm.
that Cat got in the too quick of gathering.
Okay.
But he does eventually be like, is it normal for the ground to fluctuate like that out here?
Okay. So I would also like another perception check from you, since you are also trying to spot stuff. You are also sitting with a difficulty 5 because of all the various factors out there. And Dr. Monahan,
Yes.
what you doing? Where are you at?
Doc is going to the back of the cave.
Okay.
I've got the Aether lantern going, and I'm going to go scan the back of the cave, make sure there's no surprises for us back there.
Okay.
So I've still got my rifle. I haven't set my bag down or anything. I'm sweeping the back of the cave first with my light to go see, make sure everything's okay back there. And I'll kind of call back up to the front. Hey, Cat, your hand was bleeding there. I'm going to patch you up as soon as we're clear here in the cave, okay? I'm going to wrap that up.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a search check while you're at the back of the cave, since you are
Ooh.
checking stuff back there. This is intellect based because it is what can you notice, what can you find.
I am trained in perception once
Okay.
again. That's a 3.
A 3. The ground isn't even, and there does seem to be a variety of like kind of detritus back there, but determining specifically what things are or whatever, there's some strange shit going on, and you're a little distracted.
Yeah.
So you don't spot anything at present. You also don't spot any dangerous creatures back there at the moment.
Well, that's good, at least. Do I see the back wall at least?
Yes, you do. You see the back wall.
Okay. I don't see a dangerous creature, and I see the back wall. That's good enough for Doc right now.
Yeah. And
I think he's
unlike
casting spells.
yeah,
Sorry, I was
unlike,
out of focus. I cast in focus.
unlike a normal animal den where there would be a second exit, you don't see any obvious second exit. Because burrows typically have more than one exit. This, as far as you can tell, you don't see one. At least not with a 3. So, what were those perception rolls for those of you who are continuing to look out into the storm?
17.
17?
11.
11? Luna, are you spending all of your energy hiding? Or are you also trying to keep an eye out?
17.
17. All
I'm
right.
keeping watch.
So the two 17s, you do notice kind of shifting of the ground. And it's not like undulating like you see in the special effects of like earthquake movies. It's just like something perhaps underneath the surface, maybe the roots or an animal, but over large areas seem to be shifting with that. As you kind of squint, it does actually seem to be heading in your direction.
Oh no. Cat will look at Luna, and then be like, "Is there a way out the back? Is there anything? Are we stuck?"
Luna swings
Oh, you're muted.
open a little.
You're not muted.
Back of the cave looks all good, guys. Nothing back here.
I can hear Ash.
No,
Sorry, it was
muted.
Whiskey.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
something.
I was trying to shout.
Luna swings open a little,
Huh.
and her hand, one of her functional hands, emerges with a hatchet in it.
Well, we might need to use that, but like, not yet. I think this is better. We expeditiously retreat. We leave, Luna, and if we can, out the back. I know that Doc yelled, "There's no exit." It doesn't even phase Cat because like she trusts Luna so much in this case, where she's just like, "Your eyes are good in the dark. You can see. This is just a dude." And he's new. He's new on the crew. So
I think as they're like kind of getting concerned, a clear energy shift. There's like a flash of his robotic eye, of Connor's robotic eye. It kind of goes from this like green and blues to something red. And on his own vision, it says like defense systems preparing. And you guys will watch from the robotic parts of his body, this kind of like teal field wrap around his body as I activate resonance field and I let out something glowing a little bit. And there's like almost like a sort of flashlight glow coming out of his eye.
And with that, Doc walks around the counter or the corner and goes, "Yeah, so I figured we could set up camp at holy shit, kid. What is that?
Not sure. Picking up on their energies.
what energies?
Okay.
Our energies? Our energies are fine. This is a normal day, Connor. Don't you worry. We got this under control. You know? It's fine. She looks at Luna clearly in her eyes. This is not fine. Go find a way out, please.
All right,
Okay.
well,
So I would like another perception check from anyone that is continuing to look out instead of at each other / at Connor's strange energy field.
That ain't me.
15.
15.
Plus, I am trained in perception.
Okay. It is indeed getting closer, and it seems to be heading directly toward the cave. You probably have another round or two to decide what to do before whatever is happening reaches you guys.
I'm going to sheath my hatchet, and I'm going to I'm going to release my whip that was bound around my my waist, and I'm going to say, "Cat, climb."
Climb? I'm going to also now roll a decision-making skill. Apparently, I'm adept at leveraging risk. And I can make rolls to understand. I guess it says, you're trained in tasks that involve some element of chance, such as playing games or choosing between 2 or 3 apparently equal options. Is it better to climb, go out the front door, or try and find a back door? I guess. I will roll.
To attempt to make a decision / get a
Yeah.
hint from the GM. Okay.
Yes.
With
What's
how
happening? Why is this
soon
happening to me?
things
I
are
blame
likely,
you, Rev.
yeah,
This is all your fault. Look, I'm out of focus again. Also your fault.
with the expediency of how everything is happening, it is almost impossible for you to make a decision on what is the least concern or least likely to generate a problem for you, what is the least risk for you, simply because the storm outside being potentially supernatural and some weird shit going on, and you're now under shelter from the storm, but you're also in an enclosed area, and some weird stuff seems to be moving towards you guys, but somebody did say there was no exit from the back, so it is virtually impossible for you to make a decision quickly enough right now. Your mind is just stalling.
She pulls out a gun.
Especially with your little brother, who has been back in your life for less than 24 hours. Like right next to you, and doing something weird with his new mechanical arm.
She's like, "Vibe's fine. It's genuinely fine." She cocks her gun, pulls the hammer back, and
Yeah.
like just has it ready, and then like takes a position by the front entrance of the cave, knowing there's not enough time, or at least feeling like there's not enough time to climb, like Luna suggested. She just takes a defensive position.
Yeah.
No decision is still a decision.
Because, yeah, you could technically spend your round attempting to climb.
Yeah.
But the walls are slick because it's humid, it is raining, it's storming. Climbing will be difficult. Being at the front where danger might be is also potentially difficult. Going to the back means that you might be trapped, which is also difficult.
For context, Luna was suggesting for Cat to climb up the whip, not the wall. She was essentially creating a rope for her to go back.
The
Off the ground.
Yeah. The ceiling of the cave is maybe 20 feet high. Like at the back. At the front, it's probably closer to 10 feet high.
Doc is like trying to take his poncho off now that they're in the cave, and looks at Luna pulling out a whip. Connor is glowing, and Kat has just pulled her pistol and has cocked it, and he's like, "The fuck's going on? What are we doing?"
Something's in the ground.
What?
Something's Instagram coming. Thank you, captions. Thank you, captions, for always being amazing. What the fuck?
You just hear one more. Everything. You hear one more. Everything is fine from Kat, but as she like raises her pistol at the door.
Yeah. I don't think I need to use my discerning people's true motives skill on that one. He scrambles and grabs the rifle that he has leaned against the cave wall, and goes, "Motherfucker!" and like turns the safety off and raises the rifle towards the entrance,
Okay.
spitting the lollipop stick on the ground.
Okay. So, you guys have spent that round and at least half of the next round getting yourself prepared. Is there anything more that you would like to do, as it is now very obvious that the ground almost looks like there is something underneath that's causing it to rise and shift as whatever it is approaches?
I would like to drop and stand in front of Cat.
Okay.
Kat is going to take time to say, "Stand in front of Connor."
I'm gonna position myself a little bit further back in the cave with the
Okay.
rifle, and I'm like gonna take a knee in like a shooting position.
Okay, so you're readying / aiming.
Yeah.
Okay, so readying aim gives you an asset to your attack for the next round.
Okay.
And it would also allow you to utilize that as what is considered a first action. In the new cipher, in combat rounds, spoiler alert, you're about to enter combat, the round runs as first action, initiative, last actions. Last actions are things like heavy weapons or something that would take an entire round. First actions are like immediate things that you can do really quickly, and they happen before initiative really even starts to take effect. These are generally things that you have prepared, such as aiming, or like a super light and fast thing to do. They are frequently attacks. They do not have to be attacks, though. If you use a first action on your initiative, your follow-up action cannot be an attack. So,
Okay.
you would be able to utilize your aimed shot as a first action, if you so choose. And with all of that, and whatever this is arriving, I would like everybody to please roll initiative.
There we go.
I have an inability in initiative.
Okay?
14.
6.
Remind me if there's anything. Is it just a straight 20 for Cypher initiative?
It is a straight 20. If you have, like, eased initiative or something, then that means that you're rolling against a creature or enemy's number at a lower. Or if, in Connor's case, you are hindered on initiative, the creatures count as, like, one step higher in terms of moving before or after them. Outside of that, it's just, do you go before the enemy or do you not go before the enemy?
Okay. I got an 18.
18, okay. Doc, what do we got from everybody else?
14.
14, okay.
14.
Hindered.
12.
Luna also got a 14. Cat?
6.
6. All right. So initiative order is Doc and Luna, the creature, Connor and Cat. So as this first official round comes to an open, the ground before you, shadowed and wet from the storm, but suddenly lit up by lightning overhead, breaks and shifts, and it initially looks like the very roots of the trees are about to shoot out at you, but they are simply displaced as a large, almost rat-like creature, perhaps the size of a small car.
Okay, I was going to say Volkswagen is a joke, but I guess that's the way it is.
Yeah, the size of a small two-door car comes like shifting up out of the ground, having burrowed its way through the forest, bits of twig and root and dirt and mud clods dropping off of it, glowing red eyes as it emerges in what should be its den.
Cool.
And right at the front, based off of how you guys positioned yourself, are Cat and Luna. About midway through the cave is Connor with his glowing protection, and further towards the back is Doc. We are now allowing first actions, so Doc, would you like to take your shot?
Yes.
All right, so you are eased from aiming, and you are rolling against... Let me see what the defense on this is. You are rolling against 5, eased by 1, so that comes down to a 4.
Okay, so rolling for a 4. I'm looking at my skills here. I am practiced with my weapon, which doesn't really change anything for me, right?
Practice just means that you aren't hindered in using them.
Yeah, no penalties or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I am. I do have the ability Hunts. You are a stalking hunter who excels at bringing down your selected quarry. I don't know if shooting a big rat counts, but that's an ability I have.
Maybe it was the squonk. What do we call them?
Yeah, the squog.
Squonk.
Squirrel frog. Squog.
It is.
Is this a squog?
I will say for
Real
today,
big one.
yes, I will allow that to be constituted as training. I will have to
Okay.
read the description to determine if that is going to be an ongoing thing. But for today, sure, we'll
Okay.
have that drop it down by another.
Yeah. I mean, if I was fighting something that wasn't a big animal, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to roll to shoot.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 5.
So, unfortunately, with a 5, it does not quite hit because you got it brought down from a 5 to a 4 to a 3, so that is a 9 that you were aiming for.
Yeah.
So the shot just kind of goes a little off, a little wide, possibly because you were trying to not hit your fellow adventuring party members, or possibly because it is like flashing lightning and darkness outside. So perception and depth is a little off. But that would be first actions, which brings us around to, do you have any follow-up actions? Because you also go before the creature on initiative.
Yeah. So as he racks the bolt back and racks another shot, he is going to shout, "Hey, kid! Now's your time to shine. Okay, do better than I just did." And I'm using the ability Attack Flourish.
Okay.
When you attack, you add stylish moves or quips or certain something that entertains or impresses others. One creature you choose within a short range who can see you gains an asset to its next task if taken within a round or 2. So I give an asset to Rev.
Okay. So also, excuse me, going for the creature is Luna. Luna, what are you doing? It is maybe within an immediate distance from you, so you would be able to move and attack if you need to.
You said this is the size. What is this? What does this look like?
It is a large, strangely fleshy and gray, possibly because of the darkness outside, looking rat thing that's the size of a small car.
The rodent of unusual size.
Yeah.
Like particularly unusual size. And
Roots.
no hair. No hair at all.
Oh,
It's
I didn't know it was
naked.
hairless.
Yeah, it's snaky.
Extra patchy hair, but now it's just naked.
Yeah.
It's a naked rat.
Naked
Mole rat.
I
Naked mole bear.
I'm gonna do my job. What is my job to do? And I'm going to charge this thing.
Okay.
I am going to use swipe
Okay.
when I attack. When swipe allows me to deal 1 less damage, but in exchange, my target is hindered for 1 round.
Okay.
So Luna is going to do that. I'm gonna attack it. To begin with,
Okay.
and then we'll see if it works.
So yeah, as this creature comes up out of the ground, mud clods and bits of root and other ground-like detritus falling off of it, a shot rings and goes wide. You charge forward, going to swipe, and what is your roll?
13?
13. Do you have anything to assist on that? Because it is a difficulty 5 to hit.
I can put a level of effort on it.
Okay, I will let you this time. Please declare that prior to. But
Sorry.
yes, if you put a level of effort onto it, that brings it down to a 4, and 13 would hit. So how much damage do you do?
It's 2, but I get a 1.
You have a light weapon?
Yep, my whip.
Your whip is considered a light weapon, which means that all light weapons are eased, so you don't need to put in the effort.
Oh.
Yeah. So for those of you who have light weapons, those attacks are considered eased because they are faster.
Cool.
So deals 1. Okay.
I think for flavor, not really planning on anything going from here. Luna is going to sort of dash to the side, bring out her whip, and sort of tangle it around Indiana Jones style around this creature's neck, and she's going to sort of use that as the hindrance.
Okay. Okay.
She's pulling on it as it's moving to keep it from everybody else.
So
Also, again, this is the first time that her wings are fully back, so she has a little adventure outfit, just like the wide button down kind of ripped. There's like little tufts of hair poking out. Short. She's got a satchel bag. 2 tiny little atrophied little hands that are currently holding a jar with a fire in it. And then she's just this little tiny little moth creature. She's also very, very skinny and frail looking.
And attempting to hold back a rat-ish looking thing the size of a car.
Yeah.
All right, so as this creature emerges and a shot goes past it and then a whip wraps around its neck with you attempting to pull it back, eyes glowing, it kind of lets out this startled shriek more than a roar. It's very hoarse sounding and broken, like it's not used to making noises. Possibly because it travels underground, which speech and noises underground don't work really well. Being the closest and being the only one with true night vision in the party, Luna, to you, it's kind of like the cross between a rhino and a rat. The face is more rat-shaped. It does not have a horn, but it's kind of got more of like the body and legs kind of shaped like a rhino, which is why it's so big. And then a long, nasty tail that comes up out of the ground. It is going to attempt to attack you as the closest creature, also attempting to restrain it. So I need you to defend yourself. In the new cipher, defense rolls are you can either attempt to block or you can attempt to dodge. Blocking reduces the damage type of whatever the wound is by 1 if you are successful. Dodging completely avoids it.
I will dodge because
Okay.
I have speed defense tasks.
Okay, so that is indeed speed. Are you wearing armor of any kind?
No.
Okay, so speed defense as normal.
I actually take additional damage because of how fragile I am.
Oh, wow, okay.
18.
18. Especially with it hindered, you easily
true.
avoid the wide gaping maw attempting to twist around and bite you and loosen the whip that is currently around its neck. Bringing us to Connor and Kat. What are the siblings doing for their portion of the round?
You want to go first, Nikki?
I got a 6. I think you go first, right?
Well, we have the
It's-
choice, right?
Yeah, it's.
Well, can we both get 6?
Yeah,
No.
in Cypher, it's basically a do you go before or after the enemy? If
Oh.
you go before the enemy, you can go in whatever cooperative order or at the same time. If you go after the enemy, you can go in whatever cooperative order or at the same time. It's just that it's not
Kinda group.
strict. Yeah, it's not strict. So it can shift as needed.
I think I will. Cat will go first, instinctively. I think.
Okay.
That was my thoughts.
So this is a first action, so it's like
First action would happen at the beginning of the round. If you would like to kind of retcon that, since we haven't done this before, this would have happened as it emerged.
oh, okay. Oh no. Then we already did our first action. Is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
do something that can count as a first action on your
Yeah.
turn. You don't have to
no.
do it before everything else.
Got it. Yeah. She's gonna goad. So you're gonna see Cat like kind of take a couple steps up, drop down, pick up the glow stick that's on the ground, and she's gonna throw it at this giant rat's face and be like, "Yes, cave, you big ugly lug."
You big
And,
ugly lug.
Yeah. I thought of a lot of things to say, and I just made something up, and that's what came out. So-
Hey, no, I love it. It's okay. Okay, so you are attempting to goad. Let me grab that really quick. So you're trying to draw the attack?
Yeah, because it's going for Luna, and then if it also, yeah, if
Okay.
she doesn't want it to go for anybody.
But if it
Yeah,
does,
for
you want
anybody.
it, yeah, she doesn't want it to go for anybody, but if it does, she wants it to go after her.
In this situation, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as
2 out of the 4 people that are with her are very important to her. So.
all right,
I think
so
I think the funny thing is that this is literally what you hire Luna for.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, yes and no, right? Or maybe that's what Luna thinks, but Cat sees her as a friend. So.
no. All right, so you aren't able to draw the attack that has already happened, but its attention does shift towards you. So you will be able to see the result of that in the next round.
Can it even see me? Like, what does its eyes look like now that the glow stick is kind of closer to it? Like, can I get a look at like its features and kind of instinctively, or like get some sort of information about like its weaknesses and things like that?
Have you ever seen an albino rodent?
Not in person.
The kind of glowing red eyes
Oh, yeah.
are because they don't have color pigment in the eyes, so it's that you can, sorry for this to be gross, see the blood vessels which kind of reflect through the rest of the eye, and that also makes the eyes particularly reflective. So in the flash of lightning, it looked like it had glowing red eyes. As far as you can tell, it's probably not blind, because it did attempt to bite Luna with its attention on her, and she was not being particularly loud. Beyond the fact that it is now lit up and looks like a strangely bulkier version of an oversized rat, because you've seen normal rats before, and does not have hair. It has fairly thick skin, which is, potentially going to be harder to get through. But it doesn't have immediately discerned weaknesses or anything that you can see at the moment. You could attempt to study it and then draw the attack on the first action of the next round, if you'd like. So if you wanted to spend a round kind of like getting a good look at it, I would let you do a type of observation roll for that.
No, it's all good.
Okay. Connor, what you doing?
Connor turns, looks at this, and he starts racing. He hears Doc call out to him. He's racing through all the last week of extra training in how to handle how do you handle the gun, how to handle the combat training. Meanwhile, behind the electrical eye, it's like target analysis. It like figures out what the threat is, like sees everyone has guns, figures out the threat, and then just across the screen, combat mode engaged, and his arm just drops to the hilt, the holster, grabs the gun, points, and fires.
Okay. So give
Hell
me
yeah.
an attack roll, please. You are.
It is a light gun, so that's
It is a light gun. Okay, so that
And
is a
I'm-
5. Excuse me, 5 dropped down to a 4.
And then Doc gave me an asset.
I did.
And it is currently hindered by Luna. So that drops it down from a 5 to a 4 to a 3 to a 2.
Okay, come on, guys. 8. Thank you for all the hinders in the
Yes. All right, so 8 is better than 6, so you do 2 damage because it's
2
a light
damage,
weapon. Okay. So, yeah, another shot rings out, echoing through the cave that you guys are in, as lightning and thunder continue to flash overhead, and a bullet just pierces right into the heavy meat of its shoulder, just as its struggling begins to loosen the whip around its neck. Bringing us back around to the top of the next round. Do we have any declared first actions?
I need to read up on what that does again.
First actions are really fast things that you would be able to do. Essentially.
It does
I
say that
think-
attacking with a light weapon is a first action that can happen.
Yeah, I think I dropped a screen capture.
Oh, yeah, I have the.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, there's
Yeah.
just immediately
Yeah,
a second
so
shot.
attack with a light weapon, close or open doors, dropping and picking up things, moving an immediate distance. Remember that all of these non-attack things still mean that your follow-up would not be an attack.
Yeah, you can't do a second attack.
Falling prone, things like that.
Then yes, I will attempt to swipe again.
Okay, so give me an attack roll, please.
Did Rev want to do anything else after the first action?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was my last action. My
Yeah, your
baseline action.
The shot
But I will be
essentially
firing
was
again as a
on
first action.
Connor's turn in combat, on the initiative turn. There were no last actions because everybody had done something, bringing
Okay.
us around to the top of the round, which incurs first actions. So because Connor rolled lower than Luna, Luna's attack would still go first, which is convenient for Rev because that hinders
Oh.
if it hits.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't understand that first actions happen before, like at the top of the initiative order.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
actions
That's
happen
interesting.
at the very top.
And
of the
right,
initiative.
it's weird,
Yeah,
right?
it's-
But I
Yeah,
kind of
it's
like
weird.
it. It's kind of like this little like moment before the 6 seconds start,
Yeah.
where we
Yeah.
all kind of like shift and like do all those flavor flare things that you always describe anyway, right?
Yeah, like if you've ever played higher level D&D, those like lair actions that happen on initiative 20, kind of think of it like that, only it happens before
Weird.
all of the rolls.
That's cool.
We're
Got
the
it.
layer.
Yeah.
I
That
didn't
was
follow
an
that part. My
18,
apologies.
by the way.
Yeah. What did you say? 18?
18.
18 definitely hits for another 1 point, bringing us down. Okay, so
I think as the creature finally removes the whip from around its neck, Luna's just going to do like a spin and just whip back and wrap it around one of its hind legs.
okay. So it
Like,
makes
he's
another.
trying to keep pulling this creature away from everybody else, but
Yeah, so
She-
with the whip striking out at it again and the bullet now lodged in its shoulder, it makes another one of those broken, cracking type of shriek noises. And Connor, you said that you were also declaring a shot on your first action.
Yeah, and that'll be an 18.
18 also
Woo!
definitely hits, so that takes off another 2, and that is a high roll on your attack. Did you say How much was yours, Luna?
Also an 18.
Also
right?
an 18. So
Yeah.
both of you would have an extra 2 points of damage for it being a high roll on an attack. So I'm going to take that off there for Luna
Well-
first. Because 17 is 1, 18 is 2, and then 19 and 20 are either special effects or
Can
extra
I-
damage.
Can I either make that, like, specify that that's non-lethal damage, or not have the extra damage at all?
Yes, you can declare that you have been doing non-lethal damage up to and including the point that the creature drops. So if you don't want to have killed the creature, if you just want to knock it out, you can declare even as it is knocked out that you were doing non-lethal damage so that you didn't kill it.
Yeah. Luna does not kill unless it is absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
And right now, this creature, based on what she knows, is not.
Yeah.
So she's doing non-lethal.
Yeah, no, it's-
specifically attempting to get it out of the cave, sort of like claiming this territory as our own.
Yeah. It is still early on in the combat for you to have figured out anything about the creature. But yes, so another 2 from Luna
Wait.
because of the 18. I'm bringing it down to this. And then you did a total of 4 because you're using a light weapon. Okay. Okay, so the whip strikes out again, lashes around one of its legs, helping to continue to try and hold it back from being able to move very far. Another shot rings out and hits it like square in the chest this time, and you see a little dribble of blood starting to come down. As we enter true initiative, which brings us to Doc and Luna. Luna, remember, because you did a first action, you are only able to do a follow-up, so that's something like moving or other kind of minor non-attack actions. Doc, did you have something that you wanted to do as well? You're muted.
You're muted.
Muted.
Sorry. Doc's racked another bullet and is shooting again.
Okay. So give me an attack roll. It is currently hindered because of the swipe. So it was a 5. You are aiming for a 4, and I believe that we are counting your hunts as an asset to your hunting of this creature. So that brings it down to a 3, so 9 or better.
9 or better?
Yeah.
Okay. Does beats it in this rule system?
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right. I should have declared effort, so I'm not going to do that. I rolled a 6.
Okay.
Remind me how ciphers work.
Ciphers are either you can use a non-manifest cipher, like a general concept one, like some of them might be listed on your sheet, that came from like the rolls from the fact that the cipher character creator just assigns random ciphers to people. Or you can exchange a cipher for a free reroll. You can also exchange an XP point for a reroll if you don't have
Got
any
it.
ciphers left.
And ciphers are per session,
Per character day.
per character day. Got
Yes.
it. Okay. Ooh. All right. Man, I don't know if I want to sacrifice it just yet. We're kind of out in the sticks right now. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna accept my miss
Okay.
on that. And I'll do another attack flourish if I can.
Okay.
I go, hey, great work, kid. Cat, you're up. I'm gonna enable Cat.
Okay. So, Kat, you are considered having an asset from Doc Monahan when it comes around to your turn. Luna, are you doing anything as your follow-up?
Is there what? I'm a little confused. Is can I? Is this my regular turn just without an attack, or how does this work?
Follow-up actions are basically other things that you want to do, like saying something, dropping something, moving an immediate distance. Because in the new combat, you can actually move the full distance as your action. And as a last action, you can move a long distance. So you can technically move a long distance without having to make special rolls in this new system. So if you wanted to move like 10 feet, you can. If you wanted to drop something, say something, do something minor that, again, is not an attack. So a lot of things that would count as a first action can also count as a follow-up, so long as they're not an attack.
It's a little confusing, but okay.
The way I understand it is anything you want to do that's a quick thing, you do at the start of initiative.
Yeah.
Everything else you do on your turn. And then if you have something that takes a long time, it happens at the end of the initiative order.
Yes.
So because you used a light weapon, you got to do it before the initiative order started with that swipe attack. Now, because you've already done that, you can only do one other short thing. So you're basically getting 2 turns so long as there's short actions.
Yeah. So
Does that make sense?
You don't have to take it. You don't have to move like the 10 feet. You don't have to drop something, say something, take a pill, take a potion, etc.
Yeah.
But you can if you choose to.
Also, now learning this. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say the advantage of having the light weapon is that you have used it before the initiative order has even started. And now you get to do another quick action as long as it's not a long action.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing like special abilities is like a full action. It wouldn't count in one of those short.
Depending on the special ability.
Got it.
Yeah.
It depends on, because some special abilities are going to take like the full round to activate. But some special abilities are enablers and are going to just kind of happen.
Like the attack flourish that happens when I attack.
Yeah.
And what about like good advice? Is that something I can give as a at the start? Oh shoot! I should have done that.
Yeah, because that is just shouting something out.
Hell
So
yeah!
That's the first action for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
damn that.
yeah. That is as uncomplicated as giving something to someone.
Hell yeah! Yeah, it's kind of a cool system because if you have like a light weapon and you could like maybe give yourself buffs, like if we can buy items that are like pills and stuff like that, like maybe you can buff yourself or like you know what I mean, like have items that buff and kind of work with that. It's just learning the system right now, so we might not have sufficient thing right now, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't know that I have anything I can do, so I'm just not gonna do anything.
Okay. So the previous turn, Kat had attempted to draw the attack from this creature. In other words, she was goading it to try and attack her instead of Luna. So despite the fact that 2 others have so far injured it, it is going to concentrate its attempted attack on Kat. So Kat, I would like you to either attempt to dodge or attempt to block. If you are wearing armor, again, that makes it easier to block with. But yeah.
She's gonna dodge. She's not.
Oh wait,
wearing
I did have something earlier that I misspoke on. Blocking can still negate an attack. Armor is what reduces an attack damage.
Okay.
So you can either attempt to block or dodge.
Got it.
It's like 1 might and 1 speed, or
Yes. Blocking is a might defense task. Dodging is a speed defense task. Blocking and dodging can both negate most damage if you succeed. On something to be aware of, on future combats and future instances, if the attack does something via touch, like if it's, say, a siphoning effect, or if it is a contact poison, or if you are dealing with ampermages and they've got like a field of electricity around them, contact still equals whatever the effect is. So you might have blocked the minor wound, but you did not block the secondary effect.
Got it.
Yeah.
How does like effort work? Like if I have 1 edge in speed, I'm gonna try and dodge.
So effort makes it easier to dodge. So it is currently attacking as difficulty 4, hindered by 1 because of the swipe, so difficulty 3. If you applied effort, that is now difficulty 2, so 6 or higher.
You also are enabled by me. You can choose.
I'm gonna
choose
save
to use
that.
now. Okay.
I'm gonna save it.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's gonna use her. She's also gonna apply effort
Okay.
to lower it 1 more. And since I have edge, then it's only 2 points out of my speed pool.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Good. And that was a 17. So good
Yeah.
job, Cat.
Easily. It goes to bite at you with like strangely dirty teeth, and just goes wide as it just like spittle flies, doesn't even hit you. You don't even get spit on by this creature.
Perfect. She's gonna go immediately after this creature now.
Yep.
Now that it's like taken an attack on her, she's gonna use Dr. Cameron's flourish.
Yep.
And then she's got opportunist. I have an asset on any attack roll you make against a creature that has already been attacked at some point during the round, which it has. And then she's gonna also put in a level of effort using might.
Okay.
To ease the roll. And so yeah, she's aiming right in its mouth. And I'm gonna try and take an actual point attack.
Okay.
Like you know what I mean? Where
So
you can choose to
so
like
you've
try and
got-
shoot somewhere.
Yeah. So you've got the asset from Doc, you've got the effort, and you said that the opportunist eases it again. So that also brings this roll down to a 2 or better. Or a 6 or better, because it's a difficulty 2.
Yeah, and then if I am trying to aim in its mouth and its soft palate to avoid the hard skin.
That is going to raise the difficulty to hit. So that will bring it back up to a 3.
Okay, I'm going to use 2 effort.
Do you have the ability to use 2 effort at the moment?
I don't.
No.
All right. Oh, God. Okay.
So that is 9 or better.
You got
You can do it.
That was an 8. That was an
That's
8.
good. Oh, it doesn't matter.
What?
It hurts.
I was gonna ask because the creature is technically hindered by me. I don't know if this would have.
It is.
It's not
It
enough.
is.
I don't think.
Hindering does also hinder its dodging or its defense, because if a creature is just hindered instead of its attacks are hindered, because the phrasing I believe is the creature is hindered.
The target is hindered for 1 round. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is on all the things that the creature is doing, which includes
About the hit?
its attempt to dodge. So that does
Yeah.
drop it just enough.
Yeah.
That swipe saved you. All right, so you are aiming for the soft palate, which I will say deals an extra 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
This creature
Shoot its mouth.
is, you're hitting a very sensitive area. So 2 points of damage plus, what's your normal damage?
That's a medium weapon.
Medium, so that's 4. All right, so minus 6.
6 damage.
Woof. So, like, the bullet goes into its mouth, and, like, you see muscle split, and there's, like, a slight, almost pillowing on the face outside of it, because you are shooting it in the mouth, dude.
Brutal.
Yeah, it is very brutal. And like blood and gristle goes flying a little bit as it takes another 6 fucking points of damage, which brings us down to this. Okay, and it screams. It is gurgling and broken and like someone... hello, Blue! Yes, so many cool people. It's like gurgling and wet from the blood in its mouth. It looks very wobbly, almost. Connor, you also attacked as a first action. Do you have any follow-up actions that you would like to do?
Yeah, he reaches up and kind of like, with his not robotic arm, his left hand kind of smacks the robotic lens a little bit, and I am going to use the scan.
Okay.
And this is how it's a small car, so it's like what, like 6 to 8 feet, right?
A small car is...
In like length,
Yeah, in length is probably closer to like 10 or 12 feet.
12.
Yeah, 10 or 12 feet.
Sorry.
Yeah, like
how close?
Even a Mini Cooper is pretty big.
Yeah.
It's
right.
It's maybe 8 feet from you. It's an immediate distance.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of you guys were pretty
yeah.
close in at the front.
How close is Luna to it?
Luna is also within an immediate distance because of the weapon that she is using.
Get my cube to also have Luna in it.
If you angle it properly, yeah.
Okay. Then my scan is for the creature and Luna because I'm super curious about what Luna's holding.
Okay.
Ladies, Connor.
The scan is from your implant.
Mm-hmm.
It is not something that Connor does. It is something that we have established in GM and player discussion as something that your implant does, which means that your implant has more knowledge and experience from what it came from than you do.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Interesting.
learn that this creature is called a Cooper Devil. And it, for reasons that are not explained in the scan readout, it is attracted to and hoards things of medical value. So it also notes that this is a good target for when looking for medicinal items, indicating
So
that
would
whatever
mean
this implant came from have hunted these creatures specifically for whatever their hoard might have.
These are those little guys that have a loot pack on their back and start running away from
A
you.
loot bug!
Yeah.
Oh
Little
my
goblin.
god.
If we kill it, we get loot, guys.
It's just like
For
Dropping
All right,
gold
come on,
coins.
legendary.
it has a rancid bite. So if it does land a bite on you, it probably has a secondary effect. And it is very injured at the moment. Like, it is what would be considered in other systems bloodied. In terms of what you would get from scanning Luna, you get that she is holding what seems to be alchemical fire. Outside of that, I will let Ash answer. Please keep it vague, because scan does not give high detail.
It's fire. She's just a moth, and she liked the fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Hell yeah.
holding fire, and she has a hatchet and a whip.
Literally, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, she has like food on her back, like basic
Usual travel
survival
supplies and stuff.
tools.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
nothing super special other than small jar of alchemical fire.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that brings us to the end of the round. Everybody has acted, so there are no last actions. Coming up to the top of the next round, and we are at when we would normally be ending. Would you guys like to push to continue gaming, or are we sleepy and want to continue this next time?
Fight.
Fight,
Yeah, I'm done to finish the fight.
Fight. Yeah.
Finishing
Bring
the
it on.
fight? Okay. Let's finish the
Chat,
fight.
you want to finish the fight? I'm done to finish the fight.
All right. So, coming up to the next round, we are at the top of the round, which please declare first actions, if any.
You said it's within immediate distance of us?
It is within immediate distance.
Okay, if that's the case, then I will move an immediate distance into melee range.
Okay, so you are coming up into melee as your first action. Note that by moving as your first action, you won't be able to attack on your follow-up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you want to move and attack, you've got to do it on initiative order, which you're at the top of initiative, so it wouldn't hurt you.
Oh, I think I get it. So this is. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand
wait,
what the purpose of
So
this is.
I can't move and then attack.
Unless it's your full turn, not on a like first action. First action is like an immediate thing, and then follow up is defined as a non-attack follow up.
Oh, so you can't
s-
move an immediate distance? In the example you gave, it says drop or
can-
pick something up, and then it
Yeah.
says move an immediate distance.
You can move an immediate
Yeah.
distance. You just can't follow up with an attack.
Oh,
If
interesting.
you do anything in the first action, you
Interesting.
can't make an attack later.
Yeah.
That's just the attacks are.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
attacks
can I
are-
move?
yeah.
Can I move and then attack on my turn?
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't make now I've lost the plot.
Well,
Makes no
it's-
sense to me anywhere.
It's basically if you had
I thought he'd be
moving
froze for a
as
second.
yeah, so moving as part of your initiative action is basically you are moving and doing. Moving
Yeah.
as your first action, you are moving, and then something happens as your follow-up. So rather than moving in and attacking as you move in, it's you move in.
Okay.
And then...
Well, regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
My plan is I'm going to run up and stab it. So.
Okay. So does anybody have a first action that would go off prior to this?
So me shouting is not going to affect my actual attack, right?
You can shout, but you would not be able to attack afterwards unless you shout on your turn.
I can't give good advice as like a spamming free action in first action.
And then be able
And
to
not
attack.
at least not attack, yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to run, you'd be able to, on your turn, you would be able to rally and heal the minor wound that you currently have.
The bonus you get is that you get to do that before other people take their turn. So you
Yes.
can give someone an asset, basically.
Yeah, so
The
you
way
can
my
give someone
brain
an
is
asset, you just wouldn't be
processing-
able to attack afterwards.
Yeah.
Got it,
The way
got
my
it.
brain's processing this information is that if you have something that you need to set up,
Yeah.
this lets you do that
Yeah.
before everybody else goes. That's how
At
I'm
the cost
understanding it.
at the cost of not being able to attack yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's probably okay too. Like if you're gonna heal or something like that, you
Yeah.
might as well get a little something else out there and then go heal, because it's like healing is kind of burning in action. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
and then
Cat's
it also
good. then. Cat's good.
allows it also allows people with like a light weapon that happen to be warriors and can swipe. They can set up that hindrance for the entire round for people, which the hindrance will leave if you do not swipe on your turn or on first action. By the way, Luna, just letting you know
Yeah.
of that. Okay.
I didn't.
I'll shoot.
So your shooting is first action. Go ahead and give me your attack roll. It is against a DC 5 at present. Do you have anything that would reduce it?
I do not.
It is a light weapon. So do you
Oh,
have
light
anything?
weapon, so yeah.
Thank you. So that brings it down to a
Yes.
4.
Oh, that is a 8. That's not gonna.
8. Unfortunately, the shot goes wide. It's flailing a little too much from the shot directly into its soft palate of its mouth. So you aren't able to quite take aim. Another example of the first action benefit is you can spend an entire round as your last action readying an action for the next turn, which means that it goes off even if it normally wouldn't as a first action. So if you've got something really big that you want to do, that it's the start that you want to happen at the very start before all initiative, you can sacrifice an entire round readying that action.
Got it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So can that equal like you move into a position to ready that action, or would moving ruin that action?
I would probably have that be determined by what you are readying, and that is a GM call rather than a by the book call. Because by the book, it would ruin it. But for me, I would probably be like, well, it depends on what you're readying.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so bringing us around to Doc and Luna prior to the creature. Doc, you said that you are running in to attack?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna see if Luna wants to hinder it first before I attack.
Okay. You said I can move, right?
Yeah. You can move
So
as part of
here's-
your action.
So, I'm assuming that I can't exactly hover for. I would have to spend my action hovering.
Because of how your flight works, yes. Because you have erratic flight, so you can't just hover in place.
Well, okay. Here's what I want to do. I want to climb on top of this thing.
Okay. So I would allow your flight to grant you an asset to jump on it.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. As
Okay.
my movement or as my action?
As part of your movement, yeah.
Okay.
So you'll still have to make the jump check to jump on top of it. But yeah, I would give your flight allowing you, like, technically I'll even give you 2 assets from it because it's not like you are a ground-bound creature. So yeah, jumping on top of it, we'll call that a difficulty 4 normally, brought down to a difficulty 2.
I'm going to put a level of effort
Okay.
on that. My dice just rocketed off my dice.
Okay.
That was a 9.
A 9. That is definitely higher than a 6. So you are able to jump up onto its back. What are you doing on its back?
I want to wrap my whip around its neck, but this time as a grapple instead of an attack.
Okay. So you're trying to rodeo this thing.
Yes. I would like to bring it into the out now.
Okay, so you are doing this as a... So what is the purpose of the grapple? Is it just to hold on? Or are you attempting to distract?
I want to eventually use that hold on its neck to sort of spin it around and lead it away.
You're fully
If
trying
possible.
to rodeo this shit. Okay.
Yes.
I will call that an attack move that does not do damage.
That's fine by me.
Okay. So basically to get the wrap and hold on it, that is going to be an actual attack action.
Okay. I'm going to put a level of effort into that then.
Okay. So that brings it from a 5 to a 4 to a 3, so 9 or better. Because it's a light weapon.
All right.
Eventually,
Yes.
one day you will remember that
That was a
after
9.
4 games.
That was
9
a
9 hits, because that is like meets it beats it. So yeah, your whip wraps around, like you see Luna like full on cowgirl jump, wings kind of fluttering a little bit in the air, land on its back, whip slings around its neck and like tightens, attempting to begin guiding this creature. Doc, you are running in to attack. It is not currently hindered. What you got?
All right. So Doc produces a large Bowie knife off of his
Okay.
belt.
Okay.
I have a light weapon.
Okay.
So it does help with that as an asset.
Yep.
And I'm going to expend a level of effort. I have an edge of 1 in might, so
Okay.
that will be down
Is the
2 points.
Yeah, I was about to say, is the effort to attack or to damage?
Attack.
Okay. So that brings it from a 5 to a 4 to a 3.
Yep. And I'm going to stab this thing.
Okay.
That's a 12.
12
Hey.
hits. All right, so we've got, it is a light weapon, so that deals 2 points of damage. So you come in with a big ol' stab. Where are you aiming?
I'm imagining because it's because of Luna's actions, it's probably flailing a bit. So I'm probably gonna just get it like in like the. I was aiming for neck, but I went and probably hit it more on like shoulder, meat of shoulder.
Okay. So we've got 2 points coming in again.
And I go, hit it there, cat. It's weak there. And I'm gonna attack flourish to cat.
Okay. All right.
Actually, you know what?
Sounds-
No, I'm tired of. I did that last time. I said the same thing last time. I think he pulls the knife out in a very like quick, like pulls it off of his belt and flips it into a reverse grip and stabs this thing in an
Okay.
unusually skillful way, and that's what inspires you, cat.
Okay.
Because it
Damn,
is a
Doc knows what he's
flourish.
doing.
It is. It
Yeah.
is a
Yeah.
flourish.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
All right.
cool. So with a flourish of your big ass knife and a nice shoulder shot, it comes around to the creature, which is injured and baying, and I would like all of you to roll intimidation. Because
We're
it is-
intimidating it. Oh.
you have done more than half of this creature's health, and it is now no longer held in place. So we've got a 3, a 10.
8.
Unfortunately, that is not over half, so it is going to attempt to continue / defending itself / go to its home. And unfortunately is not going to run. So with that, it is going to attack the creature directly in front of it that just attacked it. Doc,
That makes sense.
I would like a defense roll from you. Are you blocking or are you dodging?
I will block.
Okay. So, that is going to be against a difficulty 4. Are
Okay.
you wearing armor?
I am wearing armor. I'm wearing light armor. Underneath the poncho is a leather leather bomber jacket.
Okay, cool. So, if it hits, the armor reduces the type of damage that it does.
Okay.
If it has a secondary effect that only requires touch, that will still take effect. But if it hits, it reduces the amount of damage that it does. If it does fully block, then you don't take any damage.
Okay. I'm gonna expend a level of effort to block this.
Okay, so from a 4 to a 3, 9 or better.
Oh, that's a 5.
5. All right, so as you block this like bite from the creature, the fangs dip into the leather of your armor, and it only does a minor wound on a bite. So you do not take a wound because of the armor.
Okay.
I would like a
However-
second might defense task as the rancid, almost venom of its bite does make contact.
Okay.
It is eased because it did not draw blood.
Okay. All right. I'll roll it. What's my target?
Your target was a 4 and is now a 3, so 9 or better.
That was a 3 on the die.
Oh, yeah. So as this, like, it wasn't enough of a scratch to, like, really even be counted as a wound. But there was just enough broken skin from this very large creature biting down on your arm that some of it does kind of seep in. And your might defense rolls for the next 24 hours are currently hindered.
Correction. For the next 12 hours.
Ooh, do you have a special ability?
Endurance. Any duration dealing with physical actions is doubled or halved, whichever is better for you.
Nice.
That's
So example, for example, I can, if a typical person can hold their breath for 30 seconds, I can hold it for 1 minute.
Whoa.
If a poison paralyzes the victim for 1 minute, you are paralyzed for 30 seconds.
sick.
Yeah. So for the next 12 hours, you said its might is hindered?
Yeah, you
Okay.
are slightly sickened, essentially.
Okay.
So you're not dazed. It doesn't knock you out for a round or whatever. It's just that your might defense rolls you're just kind of woozy, essentially.
Okay. Defense specifically.
Yes.
Okay.
If you had rolled a nat 1, it would be more, but you're fine. You're fine. You're a doctor. You'll be okay. Coming
Call a doctor.
coming
He's
around
a doctor.
to
Deal with it.
Connor follow-up and Cat.
Does Connor go first? Or does Cat?
You go
It's up to you
ahead.
guys.
All right, Cat. Yeah, Cat is going to take the opportunity of the like. At first, she was like, "Wow, that Doc really knows what he's doing." Like, because he got in there and she was like, "Nice opening with the stab." It kind of reared back, and she was like getting ready, and then she just watched it bite him, and she was like, "Oh." She takes the opportunity of whenever like the mole rat releases to basically move in closer. I don't know if I have to use a speed point to do this or if I'm already in immediate distance.
You're there.
But she
yeah.
puts herself between Doc and the rat,
Mhm.
almost shoulder out of the way and being like, nice work, Doc. And then raises the gun up again and shoots it again in the mouth, but this time trying to get it right up, not in the cheek. She her aim was off, so she's going for right in the center of that soft palate. I'm going to put a level of effort into damage.
So the reason why you did not manage a brain shot with that previous one is because it was not a major effect. So while I allow the damage from going into a softer, weakened area, it would need a major effect to do that huge amount of damage.
It needs to be a nat 20 is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Okay, I got
Easy.
this.
You can do that.
I got this.
But
problem.
higher difficulty will net you that secondary 2 points of damage. Effort applies extra damage as well. So you can get a huge amount of damage even without the nat 20 if you hit.
Now,
Okay.
can we use Twitch channel points on our own campaign?
No.
Oh. Okay, so
Like,
she's got
it-
opportunity.
Like
that
if,
is
if
good.
you beg enough, occasionally I might allow you to buy assets for people, but not for
I'm
your
not gonna
first
drop a
combat.
nat 20 for Nikki on this one.
Nah.
No, I got this, guys. I got this.
Yeah,
I
you
can
got
do
this.
it.
You got
You're
this.
gonna
You
roll.
got this.
You're gonna roll a nat 20 anyway.
And you've got
Yeah.
ciphers left. You've got ciphers left.
I'll
You've
save
been
my
saving them.
points.
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
I got
you
ciphers
got
left.
the support from Doc's flourish.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you've got
I'm
an
inspired
asset
by
to
Doc's
hit.
Flourish,
Yeah.
unfazed by him getting bit right after.
Or
I've got my
blue.
own-
Oh,
from
we've
Dunmore.
what do we have from blue? I'm not able to look at the.
A nat 20 for an
What?
archivist for Nikki.
Okay.
Yeah, Blue.
So yeah,
Hell yeah, dude.
are you gonna immediately use
Yo!
it? We filibustered long enough for chat to be able to support you. Are you gonna use it?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
That
And
always comes
wait,
through.
hold on. Let me just. I know it's a nat 20, but we got two assets. And can I still expend effort? Because I said I was going to do
Yeah,
it
you
for
can
extra
still.
damage.
Yeah, you can still expend
I'm
effort for
going
extra
for
damage.
It, man. That's all
All
in.
right, so 3 points of damage from effort, 2 points of damage from the light weapon, 2 points of damage from it going into the mouth. So
it's a medium weapon.
oh, medium weapon. So
7.
7, and then 2 points of extra damage from it going into a sensitive area, which brings it to a 9. And then it being a nat 20 gives you either a major effect, such as stunning the creature, or an extra 4 points of damage.
I could just double down on damage, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got a full 13 points of damage.
Yeah.
How would you like to describe this creature going down? Do you kill it? Do you knock it out? What do we see?
I'm sorry, my little bro is here, and this giant, I'm not trying to be cool. This is more of like a let's
This is
get this
efficiency.
done. Yeah, let's get this done and let's go home right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of like quick and it's done. It's like
Quick and dirty.
but it's gonna be clean. I would say as clean as possible. Like
Okay.
almost. You don't even see like an exit wound or anything. It just is like, bam, it's done. It's on the ground.
Okay. So, yeah, the shot goes off. It echoes through the cave, followed by another clash of thunder outside and the continued sparking of energy among the trees and leaves and greenery. The light for that second of lightning kind of brightens the cave just a little bit more, and you see the light leave this creature's eyes as it falls. Luna still on top of it, whip wrapped around its neck. It almost kind of shudders as it falls, and then all of the muscles loosen and it is just down. Left behind are our wonderful group. The hole in the ground that it came out of, the cave, and the storm.
And all of our ears are ringing from firing guns inside of a cave right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Luna is going to close the creature's. It's going to dismount, gently close the eyelids of this beast, and say, "Que la muerte te cuide como la vida no pudo," which translates to, "May death take care of you like life could not." And then we'll begin harvesting it right then and there.
And Connor's immediately to the dock's side, already pulling out his med kit and equipment, because his optical lens is picked up where he got bit and is sending me all the information about the bite immediately right there. And he's looking for everything he has for dealing with venoms and poisons.
Okay. Give
Cat-
me a
Cat
luck roll
actually
to see
will-
if you've got any type of anti-venom or antibiotic to treat against the sickness.
Can I help him? I also have a first aid kit. Can I be like, oh, hey, I maybe got
Yeah.
this here too, you know?
Yeah, I believe I gave you guys special rules for how healing and tending works in the new system.
You did, and yeah, there it is.
Wounds.
So the luck roll is to see if you just have it
There it is.
on hand. And I'll say that helping reduces, like, for that, it's a
Checking both doors.
Yeah, both of you would roll to check and see if you just happen to have it on hand.
Okay.
For the helping of the tending, you are basically doing a minor wound that has a starting test difficulty of
0.
0 because there's not really a wound that caused you to take a wound.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't roll to heal a wound on you. Though I would like to remind you guys that Cat does have a minor wound from harvesting the willow bark.
Yeah. I was planning on dealing with
yeah.
that.
But yeah, so in terms
But
of...
I know
Gotta
that
catch me.
there was a venom involved, and so that's
Yeah.
what I'm focused on more than like.
Yeah, so with that, it's just both of you rolling for luck to see if you have it in your bags.
All
right.
13.
13? You have it. Good.
Oh, great, because I rolled a 9.
All right, so yeah, you happen to have some antibiotics to help treat the, like, kind of
Disinfect.
nasty of the bite, further halving the time that you would be suffering from it. So it goes from 12 to 6 now.
Great.
Yeah, he immediately runs up. He's like rolling up your sleeve.
Just the tiniest
Cooper
little
devils
scratch.
are known for their dangerous bites. Their venoms are...
You brought antibiotics on a supply. Good work, kid. Not bad. Not bad.
I think you look over and Cat's just like, no. Like, no, don't say good work.
Yeah, don't say good word. This is my little brother. Don't do that. But yeah. So yeah, you are reduced by taking that. This is considered a having antibiotics like that or painkillers. They are considered a depletable artifact. So please mark on your sheet that you have antibiotics, and they deplete on a roll of 1 on a d6. So you
the
now
difference-
also get to see if you used them all.
The difference between the other campaigns and this one, where over there it's like, I have a box that can manipulate gravity, or I have a staff that can make my magic more powerful, and over here it's, I got antibiotics.
Yeah. I have.
It is post-apocalypse.
Keep
Yeah.
it real.
No, I
I
love
have
it.
penicillin.
2.
Yeah.
2. So yeah,
You keep your penicillin.
you still have antibiotics on essentially the bottle still has at least 1 treatment in there until you roll a 1 after you use it, but you have to roll every time. But that's just how artifacts are. Some of them have depletion, some of them don't. Some of them deplete on a d6, some of them deplete on a d20. So depends on the artifact. So we have Dr. Cameron being treated. Anything else happening post-combat?
Yeah, Cat will walk over and she'll like kind of push her foot up against the the limp body of this creature to like retrieve her glow stick. And then she's gonna like walk over to like where the hole is and lean in to kind of like get a grasp on like how this thing was moving through the earth and like kind of like what to watch out for if there's anything else coming down the hole sort of thing.
Give me a perception observation type of check on inspecting the burrowing hole.
That's a 16.
16. It doesn't look like the hole is particularly sturdy. So most likely, especially with the weather, it will collapse in on itself within not too much longer. There is still a void in the ground, indicating that you could or something else could go down in it and or travel through it for the moment, but it is not a long-term thing. You also find what it had been bringing back to the cave.
Yep.
Because it was out scavenging. You find what seems to be like old world type of like strangely tattered bag of some kind with something inside, as well as what looks like a strange metal case.
Wow. Cat's like, nice delivery. And she like goes and retrieves all the artifacts, And she's like, do I open it here? Do I open it back there? She like looks back to see how everyone else is doing. If they're kind of busy, probably Luna's like busy. She's gonna like crack into both right now. Just take a quick peek.
Okay.
Yeah,
Luna is at still harvest. Like, she's not gonna let any of this go to waste.
Oh yeah. It is going to take you a while because it does have fairly thick skin. And I will have a roll from you on how well you are able to harvest it. But no matter what, you are getting materials from it. In the bag seems to be a mixture of like bottles that you know from previous expeditions are made of plastic, somewhat degraded, but they're the kind that you find in the overtaken, like, ruined cities when you guys stop there. Labels faded and torn and peeled off, no idea what they might have contained. But plastic bottles that are brittle and would probably break with enough pressure, possibly enough pressure to be able to attempt to pry off the top. So either way, you're gonna get into it. It's just they probably won't last for very long. As well as what seems to be a syringe of some kind and a glass bottle with what looks to be a metal top. In the metal case, again, it at some point had a paper label on it, and if you like wipe it off, it might have even been white at some point, but it traveled through the ground, probably in this creature's mouth as it was burrowing. So it is fairly nasty. There are even dent marks on the metal of the case. It seems to be like the Ancients version of what Doc and Connor carry around. This is a scavenged medical kit. The medicine in it is probably far too old to use, but it does have some tools. Stainless steel that would be very usable and are probably made fairly well to have lasted this long. Very deteriorated inside and kind of crusty and hardened into a lump what had at one point been an adhesive bandage roll that over the centuries has just become this oddly shaped almost rock inside of very torn and deteriorated plastic. And a couple of things like that, like what had at one point been a paper box that is vaguely still in shape because it has been contained within this medical kit, that has strange little flips of paper in it that you don't know what they are, but that Nikki would understand are bandages.
Awesome. Are there anything like scalpel blades or anything like that in there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay. Cat kind of closes it all up, and is Doc's poncho around still? Did he take it off?
He threw it off, yeah.
No. I was going to go take it off when I realized you were all pulling guns out, so I'm still wearing the poncho.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she just I guess just kind of sees the goo on it, rubs some dirt on it, and is just like, oh man. And she's just using her hand to rub any saliva off.
Were you gonna use my poncho to clean it?
No. No.
How dare you?
No, I was
Perfect.
no.
Yeah, as Connor's helping with Doc, he's like, we must track this creature's lair. They hoard medical supplies. Cooper devils are known for it.
Hey, I think I found some medical supplies.
Doc goes, well, no shit, huh? Why don't we take a look at that? Kate, why don't you go take a look at that? And Kat, get over here. Let me bandage up that hand of yours, all right?
Right now, yeah. Kat's gonna come over, like holding the bag and like the thing, and her hands are like covered in like the goo and the saliva from this creature because it was carrying it in its mouth.
Yeah.
Christ. Can you-
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, don't touch it. It's sticky. It's really gross, actually. She just like
Yeah,
sets it down.
don't. Careful with that. All right.
Essentially, you
dip your
found.
hands into the nasty saliva. With the
Oh
open
yeah.
wound.
Please go ahead and make a my defense check against
Oh,
the
no.
poison effect of the saliva. I had forgotten about that.
Mm-hmm.
Cat succeeds.
Okay,
There you
you're
go.
good. But yeah. So yeah,
I
Cat
think she does,
essentially
right?
found-
Right? She succeeds against the poison saliva.
what
Like
did you
auto
roll?
succeeds. Like a 9 or 11? An 11.
Oh wait, you have special stuff
Mhm.
regarding that. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah. So
Mutants, right?
mutants, we're weird.
Yeah,
She
we
sets
are.
it
But yeah, so
just kind of like dusts off her hands.
essentially, Kat found what this creature had dug up of an old surgeon's medical kit and a diabetic kit. So
Oh,
Very
in
good.
the unlabeled bottle is like many centuries old insulin.
hey,
Very
that
good.
could save a life. Ooh, I don't know how long it
But
lasts.
like that long?
That could create a new mutant.
Yeah.
That long? Yeah, because like remember how long it's been? It's been many hundred years. It's been 43 years. But yeah. Anyway, so
Oh, yeah, it's not gonna survive. No.
no, it's you don't want to inject that.
No.
You don't want to inject that. You don't want to take medicine that is several centuries old. Just blanket statement.
It's returned to being
To
poison.
to remove that minor wound, it's a roll with a difficulty of 0. You said, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, tending is pretty easy. And
Don't
the
get a
reason
one.
All right.
well, the reason why it's a difficulty of 0 is because you guys are trained.
Yeah.
Like this is what you do. Minor
Yeah.
wounds, it's like a small scrape or like a little cut or a bruise or whatever. They're really easy to treat. They're
Yeah.
the kind of thing that you can treat on yourself by rallying in the middle of combat.
Yeah. Yeah. So Doc produces his backpack and pulls out a satchel with medical supplies, and produces a cloth bandage to wrap your hand, Cat, and remove the wound.
And cleans
This is
it
nice to have a
first,
full-fledged
because
doctor with the crew.
nasty.
Look at all that fancy stuff you brought, Doc. That's lovely. Thank you.
Well, that's the skills I bring to the table, and normally when I'm not being charged down by a giant, what'd you call it, a booker devil,
Cooper Devil.
Cooper Deville.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm not being charged by Coupe de Ville, I'm not usually such a bad shot. I don't know why I didn't land any shots there, but
Well, you did all right with your knife there. Got some
yeah,
skills.
well, I would help Luna, but Luna seems to have got the situation under control over there, but I did my fair share of listen, I wasn't always a doctor, okay? I did scrum work back when I was younger, okay? And someone had to go get food.
How old is Doc?
He's like 40, 50, somewhere around there.
All right.
Ancient.
Oldest
Old
in-
man in this world.
Wait, yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oldest in the group, only human in the group.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on this one. I mean, but we'll see how
I'll
it
be the
goes.
token
man.
minority.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
The human, the token minority in the fantasy world here.
Yeah.
Which
It's like that meme. It's like that meme we got so and so, so and so, so and Keith. We roll with Keith.
Yeah. You're Keith. You're our Keith.
Yeah, I'm Keith.
yeah. Which there are like the majority of people on the train are even human too.
Yeah.
It's just that player characters, it's more interesting to play a non-human for a lot of people.
Yeah.
They're just
I
like,
love
I'm-
playing humans. Don't
Yeah,
get me
like,
wrong.
I'm a
I wanna
human
be as
every
manly
day.
as possible all all the time.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm a human every day. Why would I want to be one in game? Yeah,
look,
that
my
type of thing.
options go bugs, anything non-humanoid, so an animal or creature of some sort, anything tiny, so dwarves and halflings, and then human, and then everything else.
But yeah, he patches up Cat and says, "There you go. This should hold for a while, at least till we get back to the city. Maybe when we get back on Steelheart, I can take a look at it again. Maybe you need some stitches or something.
Yeah, this is great. I usually just rub some dirt in it.
Don't do that.
I don't.
So you can go back to 5 available minor wounds because you have been healed essentially. And we will call session there. You have defeated the first combat, the first creature of the campaign. Good
Nice,
job.
level
You
up.
are still dealing with the storm and taking shelter, and Luna is harvesting what can be harvested. But with your defeat of your first combat, you can take another experience point.
Oh, I was kidding.
Wait, another? When did we get our first one?
I'm pretty
The
sure
end of
that I
last
gave you
session.
guys at the
Yeah.
end of the last
We had
session.
an action XP.
Oh, I
Yeah.
do,
An
yeah.
action XP.
Is this a story XP or is this an action XP?
Because we do milestone leveling, it doesn't really matter. But you
Okay.
can put it in action XP so that it doesn't count when you're attempting to level, because that's where you've got to put your points to be able to do an
Got it.
advancement. I'll just
Got it.
tell you when you
Finally.
take advancements,
My
essentially.
first XP of the campaign.
Yeah. But yeah, so you got some loot, and there is potentially more because this is its home. And we will figure out what happens next time. Let's go ahead and go around saying who we are, where you can find us, etc. And I will see if we can find anyone to raid at this time of night. We are going to start with Nikki, since we didn't get to have your introduction at the beginning of the session.
Okay. Hey guys, my name's Nikki. I stream on the Twitch channel Nikki Nerds Out. Not right now, but getting there. And I'm not kidding when I say getting there, because I'm actually getting there. Like, I'm actually setting stuff up, which is great. So yeah, you can see me there eventually. But when I'm not there, I'm here. And then I'm also over on Rev's channel, where I play on every other Monday in the Tales of Teleria campaign as Megan. Another Keith. Because that's my favorite kind of character to play, is regular human. I just think they're exceptional. Because we're human and we're exceptional and we deserve to go on adventures too. You know, we don't need special swords or powers or another human being living inside the soul
The
of
indomitable
regular
human
human.
spirit.
you know, you just be people. Anyways, Megan's not just a person. She does have an evil sorceress. Leave it. But anyways, passing it on to Ash.
Oh, hello. I'm Ash. I was Luna today. I sometimes am Senor Fluffington and Juan Ferreira on here the Fridays that we're not playing this game in Once Upon a Reflection. I say sometimes because right now Senor Fluffington is not around anymore, and also I am not around much. Every other Sunday though, not this coming Sunday, the following one, I'm going to be playing Baal Misforge, the captain of the Endless Mistake, the person of the president of trade for Icenbridge, and all around somewhat good person, pirate, the warlock of the goddess of change. She's got a lot of titles.
Yeah, that's a lot. I was like, wow.
She's
Yeah.
got a lot. Not
Yeah,
all
they're
of them
massive.
are true anymore.
Take that, Casey. You
They're
got
all
nothing.
Yeah.
And if they're not, she's going to make sure that they become true again.
Yeah,
at some
sure.
point. Yeah. Hey, she already revolted against the government once. She can do it again.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. No way.
Rebellion leader
I played
times
her
2.
in Empyrean Wilds, the sequel campaign to Empyrean Rising, which was the campaign that I joined this amazing platform on. I don't. It's crazy. It's a crazy time. We've spent the last like 2 or 3 sessions talking to the same NPC because he's a nerd and we want to squeeze him for information. It's actually so fucking fun. Outside of that, I stream at Cyan the Crackle. Just one of my favorite type of birds. Just relevant to the title. I just like to talk about my favorite things. I don't stream on there lately because I'm working in my real life with my real job, which sucks. But I'll be there at some point in the future, or not. We'll see. All right, go Whiskey.
Hi guys, I'm Whiskey. You can find me here. This is the only thing I do. I don't do anything else.
Not for long, Whiskey. Not for long.
This is what I do. This is fun. I really enjoy being a part of the Altered Echoes team here. So, but yeah, you find me here and on Blue Sky and such, where I probably just post about this. So, yeah, and I also play Keith. For the same reasons, because I think it's very interesting to be a human in a world of fantasy. I think when the environment is wild, that's when humans get to do wild things, even though they're not crazy or enchanted themselves. So yeah, I'll be Keith. That's fine.
Be a moth person.
Yeah, or I could be Doc. Yeah, and we'll kick it over to Rev.
Howdy, y'all. Yeah, I'm Rev. I was playing Connor tonight, the strange cyborg mutant doctor, botanist, you name it. He'll try to figure out how to do it. But yeah, and throughout the rest of the week, you can catch me over on Twitch playing an assortment of games, from shooters, RPGs, crafts games, and I also run a Pathfinder game, which, as Nikki said, she's in every other Monday. Hoping to get some one-shots going pretty soon once some family stuff settles down. Get back into that habit of every couple months doing one-shot and gain some more mini-series going. I've been running some Starfinder. I want to run some Daggerheart. I'm going to try to get as much, maybe even run a Cypher mini-series at some point because Evie's been sucking me in. So we're going... I'm getting all the learning of all the systems here. And again, Evie, thank you for letting me play. It's nice to take a step away from being the forever GM to being able to be a player. And thank you, other players, for being awesome castmates and great role players to bounce off of. And chat, thanks for coming to hang out with us.
Yeah.
Back to you, Evie.
Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Great cast. Love the chemistry. You guys do a great job. So thank you so much for being here. But I'm Evie, disaster GM, because I still haven't gotten around to deciding if I'm gonna change that. Long story for how that name came about. But it still holds true. Tech issues every time. What the fuck, OBS? My pronouns are she, there, any. I really don't care. And at least for the moment, you can generally find me here. I occasionally guest on some other channels, but that's not happening right now. So you should make sure that you follow and subscribe depending on where you're watching, because we do multicast, so that you can be notified when this or our other Cypher games and occasional other types of games happen to go live. We might have other things go on. You don't know. You'll only find out by tuning in. But yeah, so speaking of tuning in, I believe this Sunday should be the next session of Empyrean Wilds, where they might leave that NPC's house? I don't know. I can never predict what they're gonna do.
I know that feeling.
You're telling me that the only piece of fucking information I got right was wrong?
What?
I said this, not this Sunday, next Sunday.
I'm pretty sure that it's the same weekends as this game, because it's not the same weekends as our fairy tale game.
I am going to never speak again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's this Sunday. But yeah, so tune in. Watch for our live announcements. Join our Discord if you would like to hear about any announcements before they happen to go live on here, because I'm really bad at posting on our Blue Sky. So Discord is where to get the news. You can also chat with my beautiful players there, because all of the players are on the Discord. So if you want to get to know them, invite them to do things, pay them to do things for you, that is a good way to contact them. But yeah, so we will see you next time. There's not a lot of people on that I have on my friends list, at least, and most of the live channels that I am seeing are not TTRPG, or they are not a first airing of TTRPG. So we're actually going to catch the end of Fuzka's Ravenwatch stream. So we're going to raid over to a friend of the channel, Fuzka. She is fun, and hopefully Husband Dubs is recovering well from the heat from yesterday, because it's so like also on the East Coast, so super
It's rough
hot
out
over
there.
Yeah, it sucks. So take care of yourself. Please remember to hydrate. If you are in the dystopian nation known as the United States, please be safe, and fire watch, etc., for the crazy people setting off the explosions that make sparkly lights in the air. But we will see you next time, and excuse me, and goodbye.